Hello guys, this is FilipinaRaquelDelosSantos from Philippines. Welcome to my live stream. Mega love shout out to all out there. Shout out. Mega shout out everyone. Mega shout out everyone. Hi guys. Hello, Golpis Terminator. Thank you so much for coming. Golpis Terminator, salamat sa thumbs up. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you? Mega love shout out, guys. Somebody is trying to blackmail me, something bullshit. You can blackmail me whatever you want to. Locoras Comretina, hola. People from Brazil, thank you so much. Obrigado, amigo, amiga. Boa noche. Boa noche, amiga. Kumusta? Guapa. Thumbs up, guys. Join ha. Click join ha, amiga. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Love and respect and faith to God is all we need. Love, love, love. Sis Belle, thank you so much, Sis Belle, for being here. Sis Belle, thank you, sis. Kumusta, Sisi Belle? Beautiful. Belle Bernats, guys. Mega love, shout out, Sis Belle. Shout out to all. Thank you so much, Sisi. Yan guys, connect. Amigo, amiga, connect Sis Belle Bernards. People from Brazil, connect. Click join ha guys. Connect to her channel. Beautiful. Salamat sa patamsak. 4 million in the house. Thank you so much for coming. Test for you. Hello, Cici. Mega shout out. Hello, sisters for you. Ano balita sa live mo, sisters? Brother Akim Bible, hello. Expedition Akims, hello my friend. Welcome to my live stream. Happy DP89, yo. Mega shout out guys. Thank you so much for coming. Sis Bel Bernat, thank you so much, Sisi. I just woke up from a nap. Okay, my friend. Nag-unsa ka, naglolo. No, may kausap ako dito ang buwang. Si AC Mac. Ano ba yun? Si Ace Mac. Baliw yun, baliw. Baliw. Huwag kang kumpiyansa pag may maano ka mga Australian kasi mga loko-loko. Jan of all trades. Tamsak sis. Belber, nagkatulgon ko. Katulgon ka sis. Nga naman sis. Bisaya lang. Nagkuan ng hadlok. Ang hadlok ng kuan, Australiano nga. Kuan daw siya, kuan daw niya akong picture, ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, sige, do it. Who cares? Wala siya. Gusto niya magalulo, naman magalulo. Magaano sayang kagalingon. Hello, sis Francesca. Mega love. Shout out sa iyo, sis. Good morning dyan sa iyo. It's good afternoon here sa Pilipinas. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat, guys. Nagtatago ako. Wala pa akong ano. May nagba-blackmail sa akin. Yung pangalan niya Ace Mac. Francesca Channel, good morning to all. Si Kuan ba? Oo, si Ace Mac. Ayun na, Kuan, ayun kumpiyansa sa mga Australian na ano, yung lalo na hindi sila vlogger. Gumagawa sila ng ano, nagpo-full around sila and then once they don't get what they wanted or you know, yung parang na-fail sila sa gusto nila, tatakutin ka nila, ganito, ganyan. They will destroy your channel, ganito, ganyan. Deborah Ola, thank you, Sisi. Coffee time. Yeah, so sino? Rene, asa na yung coffee ko? Hala, kahadlok ba, ana, sis? Oo, sabihan ko talaga siya. Bakit? I'm already a certified blogger and I'll do what I can to protect my channel because of his bullshit. Ay, ano siya kanang gusto niya bikangkang kasi yaha ba? Pag hindi mo siya masunod sa gusto niya, ayan, mananakot siya ng ganito ganyan, agoy-agoy, ginoo ko. Ang mga lalaki gustong makalibre. Wala na libre, bisag-bisong, wala na libre karon dodong. Deborah Orachi sila, Francesca Channel, ayan. Shout out, guys. Ayan, ingat kayo sa mga Australia na hindi vlogger, guys. Tapos, gumagamit sila ng mga channel na ninja. Tapos, mag-take advantage sila. Ingat lang kayo kasi, ayan. Yeah, don't let them win, Sisi. Oo nga. Gusto lang mag-take advantage. Gusto lang makalibre. Someone is trying to, ano, Ayan, patulpo na yan. Wahaha. Taga-Australia siya, taga-Australia. Yung ano yung pangalan niya, Ace Mac. Ingat lang kayo dyan. Gumagamit pa ng ibang pangalan. Gusto niya makaano? Gusto. Hindi mo lang pagbigyan, mag-ano siya. Gusto nila bukaka ng libre na unsa na ni. Oo. Hello, sis Franceschi channel from Bel Bernard. Gusto nila careful lang who's you trust, sis. Oo nga. Agoy-agoy katakot ba, oy? Oo, nang manghadlok pa siya. Tapos sirain daw niya yung channel ko. Bakit ba? Sirain ko yung sarili niya. Sira ulo siya. Katakot si Katie, sis. Kabalo ko siya iyang messenger, sis. Oh, ganon din, sis. Baka iisa lang yan si Ace Mac. Kaya wag kang kumpiyansa dyan, sis. Kasi once na nag-ano yan, anuhan ka ng picture, tapos gamitin niya yun sa ano. Kaya wag kayong mag-ano sa mga ganyang lalaki. Binabalaan ko lang kayo. Yan si Katie, yung sinasabing Katie, tsaka yung ano na yan, iisa lang yan. Iisa lang yan siya, si Ace Mac, iisa lang yan. Yung taga-Australia, yung mga umiikot na Australiano, yan, iisa lang yan siya, baliw. Tapos, tatakutin ka niya, tagai daw ko picture, sis. Gusto mo makita yung picture niya? Okay, ganito ha. Naku, wala, natuloy. Wala na yung picture niya. Na-delete ko man. Na-delete ko. Pero okay lang yan. Ano yun kanya ng ano yung u-offeran kanyang pera. Tapos, ipapromise niya, he will promise you the world na papuntahin ka dun sa kanila, ganito, ganyan. Tapos, sabihin niya, hindi ako naniniwala eh. Hindi naman ako maniniwala agad-agad. Kasi bakit ba? Oh, don't just believe on promises, sis. Oo nga. The Explorers, halang pa, sis. Bas hindi isa lang sila siya. Oo, isa lang yan, sis. Alam ko gumagamit din siya ng ibang channel. Isa lang yan siya. Hello, sis Rena Roberts. Ayan, sabi niya, oh, you want this thing to get worse? Keep going. Nananakot pa siya, baliw. Afternoon pala, hehehe. Saan ka ba ngayon, sis? Nasa Pilipinas ka, di ba? Nasa ibang bansa. Kaya feeling mo nasa ibang bansa ka na rin. Franceschi Channel, Rena Roberts, Kabsat. Ay, block ko na to. I-PM na ko, sis, iyang pic. Sige. Sige, sis, i-PM mo. Dali. Upaw na siya, upaw. Upaw na siya. I-PM, sis, ngayon na, sis. PM mo sa akin na. Sabi niya, oh, see you on live streaming. Okay, see you. Hi, heto Bel and Cheska. Hello, hi. Hi to Bel and Cheska. Sis, Berlit and Nepomuceno. Hello, mega love. Shout out Sisi, Berlit. Hi guys. Baka hindi nyo pa dikit ang isa't isa. Dikitan nyo ng isa't isa. Sis Rena. Kumusta Sisi? Baka mailapag kayo ni Nightfoot or nakaset na kayo kay Nightfoot. Black ko na to, sis. Black. Much better, ganun na lang, black. Pag mga ganyang hindi pala mga vloggers, hindi pwedeng pagkatiwalaan natin. Thank you, dear Sisi. Ayun, nilapag na ni si Sis Rena at saka si Sis Berlet ba nilapag ni Nightboot? Ayun, nilapag na ni Nightboot si Sis Berlet. Si Sis Rena din nilapag ni Nightboot. Ayan. Si Sis Franceschi, baka hindi nyo padikit guys. Nag-DLS din yan siya. Marami din kayong mga Power Ranger na makikita doon. Ayan. Pag may nagtuwad yan, siya na yan nagtutuwad sa akin. Vlogger lang para may habol ka. Oo. Ano yan, mananakot siya, tapos anuhan ka ng picture, tapos ano niya, iba-blackmail ka. Ano, gawain nila yan, gawain ng mga baliw. Much love, Sisi. Ayan. Ayan guys, mag-connect kayo dyan. Love, love, love each other. Hey PDP, how are you my friend? Hey PDP. Sino ba to si Happy DP? Kasi hindi ko to kilala baka. Ano rin to? Baliw din. Mapapahama kasi channel natin sa kanila eh. Oo nga. Kaya next time hindi na talaga ako magbibigay. Pag hindi vlogger, tapos ano lang, yung mga ninja lang ang gamit, hindi na ako magbibigay ng ng personal contact ko or messenger. Kung hindi sila vlogger, hindi ko sila i-accept. Wala, hindi pa pala ako nitong ni Happy DP 89. Foreigner pala to si Happy DP. May premiere siya 9 AM. Bukas. Binablock ko na yun si bahala na yun siya. Full of promises, nakakainis, tapos iko-question ako ng iko-question, kumusta na daw ako, ganito, ganyan. Boyfriend ba daw or husband yung nagpadala sa akin or nagtulong. Sabi ko, pakialam mo kung sinong tumulong sa akin, hindi ka naman nakakatulong sa akin. Sabi kong ganun. Tapos kung ano-ano na sinasabi, dami niyang salita. Sirain daw niya yung channel ko. Oo nga. Block mo yan, Sisi. O, binablock ko na, Sisi. Anyari? O, sis, pag may manghingi sa inyo ng mga personal number or mga messenger or ganito ganyan, huwag niyong ibigay. Lalo na pag hindi vlogger, tas hindi niyo kilala, mga ano lang, mga ang iba kasi dinadaan tayo sa mga palipad pa super chat. Pero wag kayo, kahit napaliparan pa kayo ng 100 dyan na super chat, wag kayong magtitiwala dahil yan yung iba, ginagawa lang nila yan para pang ano yan. Tapos iba blackmail ka, alam mo yun. All new incoming message sa akin is ignored, CC. Ayun. English mo, sis, para maintindihan niya, baka nanood. Oo, nanonood yan kasi sabi ko, block ko na siya. Sabi niya, I will come to your live stream. Okay, go ahead. Ayan, may tuwad na ako. Siya na yan nagtuwad. Nandyan na siya. I don't accept any messages from strangers. Okay, mga hacker ba? I don't at all, CC never. Baliw yan. Ignore mo yan, mga baliw. Oo nga, baliw talaga. Alam mo, nagtuwad na siya, oh. Kaya ngayon ko hinahide ngayon ang tuwad tsaka para makita ko kung sino yan. At matitrace naman yan kung sino yung saan galing yung tuwad na yan. Naiinis ako, na high blood ako umagang-umaga. Pagigising ko lang, tapos sasabihin, may internet ka na? Bakit ganito ganyan? Hindi naman siya nakakatulong sa akin. Ganun na lang siya mag-asta. Kala mo kung anong tinulong niya sa akin. Kung siya man yung si Mr. S na kunwari thank you, pero hindi ko kailangan ng ganun, tapos iba-blackmail lang pala ako, sisirain lang pala niya ako. Ignore mo yan, mga baliw, ha. Bahala siya. Ika lang guys, nag-send lang ako ng feedback. Okay. Nandito yan nakamasid yung buang na yung buang talaga. Siya yata yung tagatuwad sa akin. Hindi naman siya. He don't even able to help me out. And then wanted to blackmail me. Yeah. Ito siya. Ayan siya, oh. Ayan yung picture niya. Ito siya. Ayan, may picture na yung niya. Hindi naman yan yung hitsura niya ngayon. Mataba naman siya ngayon. Mananakot, why would you try to blackmail me, ha? You are the one started all this. You try to scare me out and you do all this. What is your problem with me? What is your problem? What is your problem with me? I think you are really take advantage the moment that you are already, you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You are most of this fooling around to every girls in internet, and then you will blackmail. You know that's not nice. When you say you will, yeah, sure. Oo, kana banati. Wala siya kuan. If you want me to respect you, please respect me too. But I think, you know why I don't like you at all? Because you don't even help me at all. You know, I'm struggling in my life and you keep asking me, what the fuck is that for? I mean, like, you keep asking me, and you know my situation. Yes, I'm not rich. I don't have anything. And when I say that my friends are helping me out, so what? You never help me. What you do? Take advantage of me, right? You like to fool around. You like to fool around, Dean. This is what you like. You just like to fool around, that's why. Hello, Brett. How are you, Brett? Boy to class, Dan thumbs up host. Give her super chat, Ace better, okay, and say sorry. Boy to class. Taga saan ka po, boy to class? Yeah, I'm not okay. You know who give me thumbs down? That's Ace Mac. Ace Mac giving me thumbs down. Yung picture niya, yung hindi naman, ini-edit niya yung picture niya, hindi naman yan siya ganyang kapayat, ang taba-taba niya kaya. Baliw yan, nananakot pa siya sa akin. He's trying to blackmail me, you know, guys? He's trying to blackmail me. Dili na ako makita iyang channel, sis. Oh. Oh, kasi ano yan? He's like a troll. He's like a fool. He like to fool around. Dito Rodriguez Rizal. Naka-ano kasi siya. Naka-block siya sa akin. Bahala siya. Thank you, Brett, for super chat. Buti pa nga si Brett, oh, kahit naglalis na may anak ni Brett. Ang hatag hapon. Thank you, Brett. Ay, Brett Blason at Brett Channel. Naisip ko si Brett, ako si Sis Franceschi na Brett Channel. Nabuang na, bayot. Ayan na, hindi binaba ni Nightbot pa din. Na Brett Channel na tuloy. Nainis kasi ako dito kay ano. Wala siya. Salita siya dyan na magsalita. Tanggalan ko nga jacket to. May jacket yung buang na to eh. Saan na ba yun? Don't ever take advantage on the weakness of someone, guys. Yeah. Tama, sis. They always take advantage. Someone like that, and then, you know, if they get a chance to take a picture and something like that, they will blackmail you. This is the type of person that I know exactly what they are type of person. That's why I don't feel good. I don't, that's why I said, no, I don't feel good and I want to quit, like, being into, because, yeah, full of promises, wanting to give you the world, but not really. My God. I'd rather be with someone who's just give me a penny, like little by little, but not that trying to give you the world or trying to promise you the world that he could do everything you can, blah, blah, blah. It's only full of talk, but nothing in actions. And then ask me, what do you want from me? Wow, what do I want from you? I'm working hard here, struggling in life, and you ask me what I want from you. You are the one want something from me. You want to see me naked. You want to see me blah blah blah. There you go. Tasty land by mom. Thank you so much. Ayan. Yeah, he's try to blackmail me and sort of like that. Yan. Post mo pa yung picture mo dyan. Hindi ko tatanggalin. What a creep. Yeah, he's trying to blackmail me, Brett, because, he wanted to see me everything naked. And when someone try to take advantage when they can, they will use it against the person and they will try to blackmail that woman. And he think I will just keep quiet and shut up myself up here. And this is like, yeah. Yes, he's a loser. He's a loser. I'm not what do you call this? I'm not like a Virgin Mary that you think of me to be like to say to shut up myself. I have experience in life. I know what type of person you are. That's why I said I don't want to talk to him and I don't want to keep going for his bullshit because I know he's just fooling around with me and I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb not to see it. A man with full of promises is not my thing. I just don't like that. And try to accuse me into something that I don't do, and that's bullshit. Yeah, treat woman with respect. Yes, Brett Glazo, you're right. Be a man common. Yeah, and open legs to the camera. It sucks. Yeah, it's true. And then this type of man wants to have a free shots, and then when they got it what they wanted, and take advantage what they got, not even helping out the person, then they will take advantage and get a chance to blackmail the person. I mean, like I've known a lot of people like this. I mean, like I'm not scared. What the fuck? I'm not virgin no more. I have 2 kids. Hello, my God. I'm not virgin and I have 2 kids. I don't care what the world's gonna be, but all I care is my kids. Closed open, Bell. Closed open. Yeah, closed open. The fuck? Kung hindi mo pa pagbigyan ng isang tao, aanuhin ka niya, iba-blackmail ka niya. You are a good woman. Thank you, Brett Glazo. Thank you. If open my camera, please don't screenshot my meow meow. You have respect for yourself. Yeah, if I like the person, I don't care what I'm gonna be for him. But if he's just being like that, why would I care? I'm the person that easygoing to be with. I am an open-minded person. Yes, Kitty. Yeah, the Kitty. Kitty. Yeah, Kitty. Bell Bernaz, huwag kang kumpiyansa kay Kitty. Isa rin, siya rin yan. Like, Di ba galing yan sa akin si Kitty? Sabi ko sa'yo, siya rin yan. Ginagamit niya lang yung kitty-kitty na yan. Siya yan. Isa lang yan siya. Kaya nga nagduda ako eh. Tapos tinanong ko siya, sabi niya meron daw siya ibang account. So, my meow meow is precious. Sis Bell. Luka ako dyan. Nandyan lang siya. Siya yung nagbigay sa akin ng thumbs down. Thank you for the thumbs down. At least you are there. Hairless cat. Lol. Hairless cat. Ay, Diyos ko. I don't give a shit about this. You know, you try to scare me out. Oh my God. I'm not scared. What would I scared for? You want me to be like a what do you call this? A porno star? If I can, I would. Just to get a lot of money. Why not? But did I get anything from you? Nothing. Zero. Zero, zero. I don't take advantage of you. Take advantage of me. Meow meow is gold. Rena Roberts. Yes, it's gold. It's gold. It's gold. Look at my it's gold. My profile emoticon. It's gold. Don't try me also because I just have enough with all my stress in life, and you wanted me to have more. My God, you don't even able to help me out. You just keep asking this and that, asking this and that. I just have enough with so much question and not even there to help me out. Thanks for being part of Time Boring. Brett Glazo, Rena Roberts, ayan. Ayan, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. 4 million in the house. I'm sorry for all this that, it's just, I should not do live streaming from early, but I just don't like that these people like this is trying to take advantage to whatever they can. They think that I'm scared enough for this. I'm not scared. You want me to show my body? I already tried to show my body, which is not allowed in YouTube. I even have panty, no bra and panty challenge. What do you think? But it's not allowed to be naked. Put the StreamYard link in chat. I'll share it to your messenger, Brett. I don't put it in chat because it's crazy. He's gonna take advantage that moment. I'll share to your messenger. Ay, hindi pala pwede. Okay, I'll do it in one hit. Copy, paste. Hi, Brett from. So guys, if you like a woman from the YouTube or something, don't let them open the legs and then take a picture. And then when you don't get what you like, then you will just blackmail them. You take advantage of the picture, blackmail the woman. This is not nice, What you think of yourself? This you can include yourself like a sick people. This is sick. Ayan. Of course, they really want to see meow meow. Yeah, sis Bell. Yan ko talaga yung picture niya. Pumasok pa siya. Pinahiya niya sa sarili niya. Gusto niya ako ipahiya. Hindi ako mahiya. Wala na akong hiya. Bakit ako mahihiya? What happened? Yeah, Brother Akim, this guy in the screen, he's trying to blackmail me. Yeah. What do I do with the man who's trying to blackmail me? Hi, Akim from Brett Gleso. Ayan, I already put the link of the StreamYard. Brett, you want to come up? I've been through a lot in my life also. I don't care about what you told me. I'm not a child. Hello, Brett.
Hello.
Yep. Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
I'm
eating sour candy.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if I'm audible.
I'll just skip that picture there in the screen so that he knows what he's talking. Because this is the guy that wanted to blackmail me.
Mm.
You know. Hi, host.
How's it going, Brett?
No.
It's going pretty good. I've only been home from work for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
wow.
something like that. Yeah. I'm Maritas. I don't know how you say that.
Hi, sis Marites. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Maritas, that's how you say it.
Marites.
I can't sleep. I'm still wide awake.
It's 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah, 2:01. Yeah, 2:01 a.m. in the morning, and actually it's getting ready to snow too.
And you guys,
there are people getting snow too.
Yeah, they're calling for between. I think according to the National Weather Service for us, it's supposed to be between 8 to 12 inches accordingly.
You live where
Winter
again?
weather. Oh, Virginia.
Oh, okay, because I know Panoya Hoy said he's supposed to get like a foot in
wow.
Boston area.
Oh wow.
I was going through the Northeast. I thought, well, yeah, he's like, I go, that's not unusual for you. And he goes, no, we usually get like at least 6 inches every storm.
Yeah, up north is a lot more. It's a lot more inches, but it's kind of almost equivalent to what we usually have. Because for us, ours usually vary. But I predict this winter is probably going to be worse, like it was 4 years ago, because we actually had 23 inches.
Mm-hmm. I remember one time
back to back.
I lived in Spokane for a while, but then I moved away. And one time they got like 42 inches one year.
Wow.
Because my best friend dad went there like a month and a half before, and there was still like, you know how they plow the streets. There was still like about 3 feet of snow or 4 feet of snow on the sides of the roads, like piled up. Like on the and then there was still tons of snow. I think they had snow for like 3 months on the ground or something. That was like in 08.
It's hard to actually melt it.
It was the last time we got a big storm in Washington. That time my mom got like over a foot in Bellevue, which is only like from the hotel. It's only like 6 miles or 7 miles from the hotel I'm at now. She got like a foot.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the craziest storm ever that I've ever seen in Washington. I've seen worse storm in Oregon when I was hunting one time, but we were driving through a blizzard when I was a kid with my best friend's dad, my dad, my best friend, his brother, and my brother in a pickup. We were going rabbit hunting, and it was like we're like kids, and then it was a pure blizzard over in Bend, Oregon.
Oh my goodness.
And Bend, Oregon's where like Mount Bachelor is. Whoops. I didn't even touch
I know
it.
we get plenty of blizzards. I think the worst blizzard that we probably ever had in Virginia. It's been a long time, maybe between 93 and 94. I remember that specifically because my house where I live at, we live on a one-way entry that enters in, and that's only like our exit and our entry. It's called Cherry Hill, ironically, but whenever it's black ice, we try to make sure we walk instead of using any kind of vehicle. Even if we have the best vehicle with good traction on our tires, the problem with that though is that nobody can make it up that hill because the hill is steep.
Yeah, it's like where if I want to move back to my apartment, there's like I have to go like to get to work if it snows even like 5 or 6 inches or whatever. I have to drive down like about 4 blocks or like 3 blocks, take a right, go all the way down the hill like to get to work, and then go down the more gradual hill. So I go down the hill, then if I pull my parking lot, take a right, go down that hill. It's pretty steep, and then there's 2 other hills that are like steep, like about a mile and then 2 miles away from that one, off the same road. And then one of them, when we even get like 4 inches, dude, they shut down. It's called Smith Street. They shut down that crap right away. Like literally, they shut it down. Like the first day when you get like 4 inches, they're like, no, this thing's shut down already. They shut it immediately because no one can get up it. I've seen people in like all-wheel drive freaking cars with all-terrain or snow tires on them get stuck. You know, and like I can, for example, it's like probably 5 or 6 years ago it snowed. We got maybe like 4 or 5 inches, and I was trying to go up Smith Street Hill, and at the time I had a '86 Toyota 4Runner with aggressive tires on it. It's 4-wheel drive. I got stuck halfway up the hill or like a third of the way up the hill because the stupid light changed to red, and I was like, oh geez, you know, I was going and I had to like ease into the gas and downshift because it was a 5-speed. Manual.
Oh my goodness!
And then luckily there was a guy that had a car that was next to me and left of me, and he had some sand in the back of his car, and he took the sand out. It was like a little bucket. Took the sand out and he put it put like maybe about half a cup behind each of my tires, and I could, or in front of my tires, I could get out.
Oh wow!
And then I got going. He goes, your 4-wheel drive locked in, and I go, yeah. It's locked in. I know how to lock it. On those old 4-wheel drives, they had the manual locking hubs. You had to spin like 90 degrees to like lock them in. And you had to lock them in. You had to go and put in the 4-wheel drive inside the car, also with the transfer case stick on the old 4-wheel drives.
Yeah, even with the all-wheel drives, or even with because I have an all-wheel drive, I have a Saturn Outlook, and even with the tires that I have, they still have a difficulty getting up the hill that we have, especially if it's like a lot of black ice. And plus, VDOT, usually most Department of Transportations will have a difficulty of scraping up any kind of ice that's already stuck onto the roads. They can only get the snow, but even with the ice melt, it doesn't work.
No, my brother has like an Outback.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like an I don't know the Out.
Yan ba yung sis? Yan ba yung picture? Is it the same picture? This guy in the screen?
Who?
Did somebody do something? Because I was asking what happened. What happened? Did somebody do something to the lovely host?
This guy is trying to blackmail me.
He's trying to block you?
Blackmail.
Oh, blackmail.
Yeah.
Was he is he threatening you or something like that in exchange for something, or?
Yeah, we used to have like mutual understanding before, you know, when you are in like, and then when I said I feel like I'm being used, and he kept asking, I said to him about my problem, and I think everyone in YouTube knows my problem because I tell everyone about me, right, Brett?
Yeah.
I said I'm open, my life.
Yeah, you are. I'm open too. I tell everybody everything too.
Keep asking,
I'm the same way.
Blah 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 and something like that. And suddenly I said, no, I don't want anymore to deal with you, or I don't want to talk to you anymore. And he's like something, oh, I have a picture of you, blah blah blah, and I'll post it and something. So do it. You know, I will have if you do, I'll have more viewers. My God.
I know.
He's just doing that to try to harass you and
Report him.
just irritate you. Yeah.
I would report the guy if he did that.
That's harassment and cyberbullying. If you ask me, like if you combined like cyberbullying and, I mean, that's how you look at it at the end of the day. I got to deal with that with trolls on my channel all the time too. They don't blackmail, but
one guy that makes videos about me, and some people know him.
And he's actually
he makes videos.
Yeah, he makes videos about me, bashes me, makes videos about like this guy that has cancer. He made 2 videos about this guy that had cancer and saying he's like a loser and he blah blah blah. You can go on his channel. Like I can give you his channel and you can watch his, but I wouldn't even bother going because you're just gonna give him watch hours and watch time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not even worth it because he's asking for watch hours.
Bruce Davis. He actually swatted Bruce Davis's house. If you know what that is.
Bruce Davis.
Swatting is where you call the police, and in their local area, and you make up a lie about him, like, well, this guy was abusing his girlfriend, or this guy was like wielding a gun wildly, or you can make up anything crazy that it's illegal. And what they do is the cops go to your house and knock on your door and go police or whatever they say, and then they come in and you got to explain yourself. He did it twice. He did it once when Bruce Davis was home and his dad and his stepmom lived with him, and then they did it one other time when only his dad and his stepmom were home. And then there's a couple people I know that still like the guy. I'm like, you don't know what he did. If I tell you what he did, and Bruce Davis can prove it, he actually has the his lawyer looking into it. Yeah,
that's crazy that people just hate on your status. It's like when they hate on your status, they'll go at great lengths to try to sabotage you or try to terminate your credibility.
I will tell everyone I'm not single anymore. I'm married.
I love Deborah, but even the thing that's worse about it, this guy's like in his mid-50s.
Even if I'm not married.
This guy's like a grown ass, like he's like 55, 57 or something. And when he does the videos, he just yells and screams. That's how bad we are. And he tells me I'm using Filipinas and I'm manipulating, and I'm like stealing from the government because I get partial disability. And then he was saying my parents are frauding the government.
See that right there is a federal. That's like a federal offense if he's making false accusations. That's not only wrongful prosecution.
Slandering my name. I'm like, wow. And all they do is take down his videos. They don't even block his channel. I know 2 other people that reported him like a few days ago. And they have YouTube still hasn't done shit. And they've taken down his channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say instead of taking down his videos, just block his whole channel.
You're doing a good job. Oh, you're so awesome. You're so awesome. You're so awesome. And then when he streams once, he streams, but I mean, like once or twice a week, he gets all the trolls in there. I know all of them. They're all like small trolls that go to other channels and just bash people and make drama. You know.
You know what he's like? Well, you know what he's like. This man, he's trying to show a very nice house looking, but if you get to see to his living room, it's a very small, but it looked like on a photo, it's like very nice, big space. But I said, "Oh, I thought you have a big house, but why you are in a small, like a small living room?" So it's just like, he's trying to fool me around into this kind of, and I'll bring it to Australia, blah blah blah, promise me the world, and so you know what? We are in a pandemic situation. I don't know what's gonna be in the future, so I don't know, and so maybe he doesn't like that. I disagree all of his.
Yeah.
He wants.
I've only had one encounter with a woman. It was actually a woman that actually stalked my page by the name of, she's this hefty Hispanic chick by the name of Just Angel. And she makes a living off of going on YouTube, discrediting everybody and taking her video camera or camcorder and videos other people and mocks them. And that's how she gets her ratings. That's how she gets her watch hours and things like that. So she made the mistake by coming to Brother Akeem's Bible Expedition, which is my channel. And I have no ninjas, mind you. So she sent people from her other channel. And what I did was I went undercover to hear what she was saying in the background. And lo and behold, this woman had made fun of not only me, but other people. So I said to myself, okay, I think it's time for me to go ahead and expose her. So I recorded her little potty mouth on my screen recorder, which I had installed on my because I got Power Director and it had a cyber recorder on it, screen recorder. Recorded everything, and I ended up posting it on my YouTube. So then, after I got finished posting, I went back into there, and I ended up catching it while she was in the middle of her live stream. I added more recording to the videos, and I heard her say, "This little son of a gun had got me," and it's like. And she started exposing my subscribers and started exposing how many people I had on my channel. She had more than me. I don't care. I mean, I got people watching my channel anyway. But she sits there and says, so he's supposed to be a Christian. It's like, who does he think he is? Jesus? And then when I was on the live stream, I did another live stream after I posted the 2 videos, and I basically told everything from what she said on the videos, and I let her have it. And then some of her people kept on coming on my channel, trying to take over my channel, putting me down. I blocked each and every one of them. Yeah. And I let them have it in a biblical way. Yeah. They didn't like it. They were hot.
And the funny thing is this FSV, I knew about him about a month before he was doing the drama with me, and I wouldn't. And the funny thing is I always do StreamYards like this, and I was just chilling on my StreamYard, and he tried to come up backstage, and I go, I know who you are. You were bashing other people before me. You bashed every Filipino. You bashed the whole freaking country of Australia on a video, like probably a month and a half, 2 months ago. Literally, he was dogging the whole Australia, saying how shit the country is, and how a bunch of losers everybody in Australia is, and blah blah blah. Well, then I tried to come backstage. I caught him because I knew who it was, and then because I've seen him come on like multiple accounts, and he was on one of them. And I kicked him from the StreamYard, and then he like a few minutes later he comes back. I kick him again, and then I think it was like at least 3 times. I kicked him again, and then he gets all pissed off and goes. And goes and makes a video about me saying, oh, he blocked me off his StreamYard, and he won't. And like the last time he did, I blocked him totally. And he goes, and that's why the drama all started with him. I go, I didn't want the. And I was telling people on my panel, I had like some people on my panel. I go, I don't want drama with him. Why I don't want him up here? I don't want drama. And then he made a video about me saying, oh, he blocked me like 7 times. He exaggerated, of course. I blocked him like 3 or 4. And then that's how it started. And he started making up lies about everybody. I mean, he's made videos on Tropical Tim in the Philippines. He made videos on Bruce Davis. He made videos on Pinoy Ahoy. He's made videos on fucking Warren H. on that lives in Australia. He made videos on Nico Griego lives in Australia. He's made videos on How to Hawaiian. He made videos on the Hapsters. Fuck, he made videos on about 15 people, man.
So it's like, in the simplest terms, this man absolutely has no life, and he just basically gets his kicks off of somebody else's expense.
And then his favorite YouTuber is a guy named Frank Battaglia or some shit like that. Frank. And this Frank guy was causing drama with me on another channel, and a bunch of other people on channel, like back in like February. And this Frank guy, all he does is cause drama with everybody. Like, he had at one time, third guy that I knows him pretty well, like his background, and he was saying that this guy has like over 1,000 people blocked from his channel.
Wow.
And he blocks almost everybody that comes in. And then the only people he keeps in there are the people that are trolls like him and think what he's doing is great. And then of course that FSB thinks that Frank is the greatest thing on YouTube, because he does the exact thing he does. And that Frank guy, I know some people are saying that he actually knows what he does outside of YouTube. He was like, he caused fights with his neighbors. He used to fight with, like, shouting matches with his neighbors all the time. And the one guy that I'm telling you knows about, he's an Australian guy. He was saying that he's like dating a girl, I think he might be still doing it, that has like 7 kids or something. He doesn't even live with her.
Yeah.
He doesn't even support her kids or her half the time. You know, and it gives like those people give Americans a bad name living, because he's living in the Philippines somewhere, and gives Americans bad names.
Yeah, he's making us look bad.
They're expats, you know, and it makes us look bad.
Co-host Brett Clayso and Akim.
You know, makes us look bad, because, you know, there are a lot of, you know, they're not most of them, but there are some shit expats that are Americans that go over there use Filipinas or like give Americans a bad name of living the ones that are living in the Philippines. Some of them, not a lot of them. Most of them are. But
Unite Boot is dropping the link, guys, for those.
yeah, Jim Love. Or give love and support. Give love to Brother Hakeem's Bible Expedition.
I just don't remove that guy picture. So if you, I know he's still there watching and listening to us, guys. You know.
Who cares? Or what you can do to me?
I know he won't come to my page because I can guarantee you I always do videos if somebody interrupts, you know, like when hecklers try to come to comedians, I'm a master of my craft. So this is a direct message for the blackmailer who tried to disrespect women and the host. You obviously have no class. This is directly to you. If you come to Brother Hakeem's Bible Expedition, you're not only going to get the Holy Spirit, because I'm protected by God. So I don't know whether you believe in God or Jesus Christ or not, but all I have to say is if any troll, beware, because I have scripture and I have God with me at all times. So just beware. That's all I have to say. I'm not profane. I'm not obscene, but I can get rowdy. I'm a very outspoken person.
Yeah, me, I'm open to everyone. You know, who cares if it's okay to be naked in what do you call this? I'm sorry to say that. Okay, if he's trying to blackmail me because of such and such, and if it's allowed to be naked, I will do it just to to learn. But with due my respect of my kids, I don't do it. You know, I respect my kids. So that's why I have this like funny video, even if like no panty and bra, I turn it to like funny one because I don't like it's too daring, you know. And
exactly. And any man to come up on a woman's live stream and to be blatant and make a statement about blackmailing, blackmailing your picture in exchange for, whatever the case may be, as an active threat, goes to show, for a favor, just goes to show how much that he doesn't have a love life. No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a girlfriend, and not to mention he really doesn't know how to treat women, and he's making himself look bad and us look bad and the Filipino community bad. So
the thing about those, have you ever been on a StreamYard panel when someone's like porn bombed it? When you bring someone up back from backstage, it has your friend's profile picture, your friend's name, you bring them up, they think it's your friend, and then they come up and they expose themselves.
Dude, say no more. I was in a preaching. There's this guy by the name of Brother Dore Love. He's from Canada, from Vancouver. He's got like 120K followers. He's a street preacher, and I was invited up to his panel. He had maybe about like 8 people up there when we were up there, and there were the same guy came up with 3 different ninjas. It was this African American guy, and he showed a picture of his face, and in order for you to get on his live stream, you have to show that you have your Bible in your hand. Doesn't matter what translation you have, but you have to have a Bible and hold up a thumbs up that you have your Bible. Well, the guy didn't have a Bible, but he held his thumbs up, and then he panned the camera from his chest, and he was actually masturbating on camera. And then we all started laughing, but then every time somebody kept coming up on his live stream that we didn't know, he did this about 2 times consecutively, the guy that came up masturbating. And he did it in different angles, and we ended up reporting him to the police. But every time somebody came up onto the live stream, I would always cover my eyes, just because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that disgusting disgusting act.
I had a guy trying to do it. I had a guy do it on mine twice because I thought it was a couple of my friends. Like one time I was out of one of my friends, and another one he stole another profile picture in the name of one of my friends. He did it twice, and then I've gotten smart now. That was like months ago. I've gotten smart now that if I don't know the person, if someone comes in, I have my StreamYard link out in my chat, and to uncle I don't know, I ask them to open their camera and talk.
Exactly.
And one guy did open his camera, but he had no shirt on and like gym shorts, like basketball shorts on. And then I saw him the first time, and I go, that looks kind of fishy. So I put him down. And then the next time he comes up, I notice, I go, That's kind of weird again. And then he, I noticed he was starting to pull down he got like the right corner of his pants, trying to pull him down. And I go, oh, you're done. I banned him from the thing because on StreamYard you just can't kick him. You can also ban him from the chat permanently.
I was trying to figure out how to ban somebody.
IP address, he'll be banned permanently from the StreamYard. Because if you make like different accounts over and over on the same IP address, it'll automatically block them all the time.
It'll ping it too, especially if he's using the same ninja.
His whole IP address and his email. He's just making new names on the same email.
It's easily traceable too, especially if these people have like because I used to do IT, like it's easily traceable on wherever they are, especially on laptops like Chromebooks, for example. Those could be easily traceable because if he created it from like a Gmail account or something like that, then he's an easy catch.
Well, anybody's traceable on the internet, technically. If you're on the internet, you're traceable, and it's not that hard to find. But they got like cybersecurity people. Like I know a couple people that are in like they used to be in like the like Chris S. He's from Australia. He was actually in a bank's security division. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what he did. He did like online security for banks. Like a financial institution. So he knows how to find all that stuff.
I always wanted to do cybersecurity. It's probably the toughest certification to get because I only had A+, but cybersecurity is a really good field.
And I know someone who does Raquel knows him, so does Bell, and all those people in the Nefty Vlogs. This is what he does like he knows how to set up servers and all that shit. That's what he does for a job. He works at what do they call that, not a call center, it's what they call those places where they set up the really elaborate like servers that you can run like Netflix off of and stuff.
Kind of like a help desk. Like a help desk technician.
Data center.
Yeah, data center.
Data center. And he said, oh, yeah, this one right here is like $20,000 or something for one of the units or some crap like that.
That's not bad.
It's like that, and that's what he does. He sets them up, so he knows all about that shit too. So I know some people, a lot of people know how to hack into computers, and they don't do it on purpose, but they'll do it if they need to trace somebody. They'll hack into a computer. They want to find out dirt about somebody. And then
my thing is
get control of your computer. I know a guy that can do that. He doesn't do it to his friends, but he'll do it to find someone doing suspicious stuff to him.
There's plenty of people. Like I remember when I was in back in National College, and that was a college that I went to do IT. And I remember that I was sitting on my computer, and I was just on playing games and stuff like that. And then what happened was that my instructor who taught us the classes at nighttime, I was doing like a work study program with them in the afternoons before classes start to pay for my loans. And what happened was that he had this ghost software where it was like almost like equivalent to what is similar to like a remote desktop, but he was able to do it from his computer in his office. And actually I got this message that says, "What are you doing?" Mr. Hodges was his name. And I was just like, how are you able to actually go from your computer all the way in the office to be able to actually ping to me? And I said to myself, okay, I was thinking of that song, "This is the Age of Aquarius." Like that's how I kind of felt. I felt like at that moment.
Who sings that song, by the way?
The Fifth Dimension.
Oh, the Fifth Dimension, yeah. They're like a pop kind of group. Pop.
Kind of like a pop. They were like the golden era of, in my opinion, real music.
Yeah. Well, what was the golden era of music from like probably from like the, I don't know.
I would say the golden era was probably between, I would have to say at least maybe the 50s to possibly the, everybody's going to probably have a different answer. From my mom's time, the golden era was probably like the 50s to the 70s. For me, my golden era would be from the 80s to maybe like mid 2000s, before music became non-sentimental.
My golden era, I wasn't even born. Like it would be probably from like when music got really creative in like the mid 60s, when it started changing from like pop rock to like, when it started adding more like guitar sounds and like more depth to songs, and until because there's bands that are creative, and even in like the 90s, man, there was like amazing bands in the 90s, like where I'm from, even like right over here in Seattle, there was a bunch of amazing bands that were making their own. It was like alternative, but it was like a different style of alternative. It was almost like
Hello to the host from El Maria Amiga.
It was like blues. It was like blues and like regular alternative kind of, or like it was like a grunge. That's what I call it, grunge. It's like a grungier alternative.
Oh yeah,
like
I love the grunge.
Yeah,
I have mad respect for grunge artists.
Music. It was a style of clothes you wore. It was like you could wear like a long sleeve shirt with a short sleeve shirt under it. Or no, you'd wear a long sleeve shirt underneath a short sleeve shirt, or you'd wear like a long sleeve shirt with like a cut off flannel. The flannel would have like no sleeves on it, and then you would wear holy jeans, and you would wear and then you'd wear sometimes holy jeans, or you'd wear like cargo shorts with like sandals, or you'd wear holy jeans with sandals like Birkenstocks, and then you'd wear like a long sleeve shirt and with a short sleeve shirt over it. And it was called grunge, and there was like a few different like looks you could do for grunge. But I remember there was a comedy show in Seattle that was on from like the I think the late '80s to like early to probably like 04, 05 or something. It was on for a good long time. It was called Almost Live, and they did like good funny skits on spoofs of like the grunge look. They're doing like funny skits about it, and it was like shot in Seattle, so they were like right down in Seattle, walking all over, and it was like local comedians. And Bill Nye was one of the guys on Almost Live. Remember Bill Nye used to do the science show?
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Yeah, and he was on. He did a character like he was a superhero called Speedwalker, and he would just like walk super fast, and everybody could run away from him because all he would do is walk fast. You know, he'd like walk run. You know how they do it in the Olympics, where they do like the race run or race walking, and then everybody could just like run and they would get away from him. He was a superhero.
Yeah, I don't think he could probably beat the Flash, but speed walking, okay.
Yeah, speed walker. Speed walker. Yeah, there's some funny skits on there. They had like Sean Kemp on one time.
Sean Kemp, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, he doesn't really do much anymore. He doesn't even go to sporting events that much.
Oh wow. He was really popular in the 90s.
And he was retired. Probably retired for 15 years already.
Oh my goodness.
He's like in his 50s. Gary Payton that he played with, and they came into the draft all the same time. They're both of them are like 50s already.
Yeah, I remember Payton. He ended up winning a gold medal at the Olympics, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It was the dream team after. It was the dream team after, or it was after the dream team. I think it was the Olympics after.
I think it was Jordan who might have been in there, and I remember before he retired, Hakeem Olajuwon. That's how I got my name, Hakeem. Well, Hakeem Olajuwon was my name, but his is Hakeem because he ended up going into the Muslim faith. But his name was Hakeem with an A, just like mine is.
That's cool. Yeah, I watched Hakeem when he won both his titles.
Dream shake
of the teams, but
that dream shake is impossible.
Yeah, Jordan would have beat him though. No offense. I mean, if Jordan was going at his top, no one could stop him.
That would be amazing, because to see Jordan and Jordan try to break that dream shake though, because it's just like that's probably one of the hardest moves to kind of get, because it's kind of like he redefined basketball, but Jordan kind of added flair to it with his dunking ability. That's why they call him Air Jordan. So
yeah.
Hello, how are you?
I am maintainment.
You know this picture, maintainment. That's the guy is trying to blackmail me.
That's maintainment.
Yeah. Maintainment. That's him.
Oh, it is?
No, that's not him, but that's another person from US. From US, right?
Maintainment.
I don't already know.
Maintainment.
I don't really know maintainment.
That kind of sounds odd. Maintainment. It sounds like he's entertaining himself.
Maintainment, yeah.
and I
He likes
mean that.
maintainment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He does that in a very manly way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like, well, maintainment makes me think of like it would be like
He's entertaining it.
Thunder Down Under is like maintainment.
Yeah, Down Under.
Yeah, or like
he's either entertaining himself or he's entertaining another man.
Yeah. This says hello to you, sweet. Oh, that's her Nightbot message.
Yeah, Maintainment, how are you?
So whatever happened to Ace after he went off on him? He just left.
I think he got scared.
Yeah.
When everybody called him on his bull crap, basically.
Yeah. I don't really know the guy. The only stream I see him go to is hers. And that guy Ace MC.
You know what he said, that he already posted a sort of pictures and blah 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 for me. I said, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
Nothing I can do if you do it.
Yeah. No. What is he gonna do? He's gonna post it, and then what's gonna happen after that?
Make me famous, probably.
Yeah. Make you famous because all the guys can be like, damn.
Ace MC coming from Brother Akeem's Bible Expedition. I pray you seek Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be blackmailing.
Yeah, and he's not. He's no Ace Ventura.
Looking at his picture, I think he was probably about like a few years older than Jim Carrey.
No, that's not his picture.
Looking from that goatee he got.
Yeah.
Actually chubby now.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually.
You said he's chubby?
He's chubby now, but this picture is there's maybe years ago.
So that's when he was probably. This picture right here pretty much resembles when he actually was at the gym.
Or the simple fact that he could be like some of the women and using like filters to make him look probably 20 or 30 pounds skinnier.
Exactly.
Because I don't know if you know, like the women, a lot of them, you see them on like a profile picture. No offense, like in YouTube, and you see them on a stream, and you're like, damn, you don't even look the same.
I can only imagine him sitting at home, putting a fake picture on here, and then probably sitting at home. He's a real fat guy, probably plays games all day on his Xbox 360, eats a glazed dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts with chocolate milk or vanilla milk, whatever he prefers. And it just looks with such misery and is a big blob in his gaming chair.
And he sits in his Walmart gaming chair. Walmart gaming chair with his fucking like 360. This hasn't even been made for like 6 or 7 years. only way he could be able to get around is with a Segway. Yeah. The next segue is going to be me going to the kitchen. getting some more donuts and some more chips.
Either that or he's gonna have to get one of those little what do you call those little things that you put on the end of a flight of stairs that are electronic? You press the button, you sit on it, and it takes you upstairs.
Oh yeah, I know someone who had one of those for his mom. Like this guy was my mom's ex-boyfriend, but he had one for before his mom died. He had one of those stairway lifts. You connect to the
that's what they're called.
You sit there and it takes like a couple minutes to go up, but you go up, and it was not a high flight stairs. Probably had like 8 steps or 9 steps or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't walk up them, so he did that. He made a house that was made for her.
But I can only imagine this guy sitting on a stairway lift, and one of the if you ever seen that movie Gremlins, where the lady is feeding her cats. And she's trying to run away, and then when she gets on the steps, one of the gremlins had bugged the stair lift and it threw her out of the window. That's what I imagine this guy is doing. he's having fun on the stair lift.
Mogwai, yeah. He gets Mogwai for Christmas.
It's like, sorry, ASMC, we can't.
If I got Mogwai for Christmas, I'd be thrilled. Fuck, I got a gremlin.
I'd be thrilled.
Oh yeah.
I'd be careful though, because it's just like, you remember you can't feed them after midnight.
And you can't get them wet either.
Yeah, you can't get them wet, and you can't give them bright light either.
Yeah, bright light after midnight, or bright light in general.
Yeah, bright light in general. Yeah.
You can't feed them after midnight. You can't. There's like 3 rules you can't do after midnight. But that was a good movie. The second one was not so. The second one was kind of a bummer. The new batch.
I actually, as weird as it may sound, I actually like the new batch, especially the scene with the female gremlin, because how they made the concept of the spider gremlin, and then they had the stripe as always the leader in this instance, but they had the spider, they had the female gremlin, which I thought was rather unnerving. And then they had the one that was getting ready to drill Billy's teeth in the movie played by Zach Galligan, where he was, is it safe?
Oh yeah, and then,
yeah, the drill and everything.
The dad was famous too.
Oh yeah, I remember the dad on there too. Yeah,
the
and
dad.
Phoebe Cates.
He was famous in movies back in like the 70s or something, or 60s. Because he was already old then. He was probably like already in his 60s then.
Yeah, right around that time. That movie came out in like 85. Yeah. That was like around the same time I was born.
And Grimm here. Grimm. And who was what his name is? It was
Phoebe Cates was in there too.
You want to come up, Adrian? Come up.
Adrian Gibson, my friend from Australia.
Patayin mo yung tugtog dyan.
Yeah, wigs. That's funny. He bought Gizmo. It was actually Gizmo.
I got 2 thumbs
down. Mr. Wing's store in Chinatown in the movie.
Hello.
I remember when they actually had the video game. Hey, Adrian.
Nice to see you guys again.
Hey, Adrian.
Hello, brother Akeem, Brett, Raquel. How are we?
Oh, I'm pretty good.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go eat some pizza, by the way.
I've just finished work. That's why I'm just on the phone.
That sounds good right now. Pizza.
So, thank God. Another day over.
I'll show you. Pizza.
Pizza.
Some reason I'm actually craving tangerines. And I got like a whole bag of tangerines upstairs.
Oh.
Tangelos and tangerines. I love fruit.
Or kiwis or whatever how they're called.
Kiwis are good, but I love mangoes. Mangoes are my favorite. That's become my go-to fruit.
How popular are mangoes in my supermarket this time of the year?
It's hot pizza.
Cherries and mangoes are the most popular things in my at this time of the year.
Oh yeah, definitely cherries and mangoes.
In Australia,
was that like a vegetable pizza, Brett?
No, it has ham and it has bacon. It has bacon and jalapenos and Asiago cheese and mozzarella cheese. It's damn good.
Yeah, I can rock with jalapenos.
The bacon goes good with jalapenos. The smoky, salty bacon.
Nice.
I popped it up a notch. I think it has garlic on it. It has garlic on it too, and then it has mozzarella cheese, but a little bit of Asiago, which is a Mexican cheese, I think.
Now stuffed crust pizza and then bacon wrapped pizza like they have at Little Caesars. That's good, especially when the bacon is wrapped.
Oh, Little Caesar pizza.
I don't really still have that. But I used to get that one that had the bacon around the crust, on the edge of the crust.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Adrian, that Little Caesars is good. I used to be okay with Pizza Hut, but their pizza to me was not really settling.
It's expensive now.
Pizza Hut and Domino's just start really up to scratch sometimes. I had a Domino's pizza and it felt like half of it was all the crust, like they didn't put enough topping on it. Like it felt like it was half and half. It was like crap. Yeah, one of those Domino's pizzas lately.
Some Domino's pizza's good. You gotta know what you're getting. But
Papa John's, I have to say, Papa John's ultimately, even though it's expensive, it has. They're not kidding when they say better ingredients.
Like $16. It's like $16 for a 10-inch pizza.
That's true, but I will admit though, their garden fresh pizza, if you have not tried it, their garden fresh pizza is the best. Hands down, trust me. With garlic sauce.
It's from Pizza Addict. There's a local pizza place down the road, and there's a Neapolitan crust, and they cook in a wood-fired oven.
Nifty, the Hello, Jack. Welcome, guys. Bill,
Hi, Nappy.
The Phantom's guest.
Why you
Bill
Jack
going yet?
man is here. What's up, Jack?
Hello,
Bill's
Nifty.
gone yet?
Hi, Jack.
Yeah, the bell went and I went. I'm out of work for the day. Thank God, isn't it?
Hey,
Done my
Nifty.
8 hours.
Hello.
That's right. He works in the evening or some crap.
Oh, I had to start earlier because we opened an hour earlier, like this week and next week. So
Oh,
I had to start at 7 instead of 8. So in
is
the
that
morning,
because of
so-
Christmas or something?
What time is it over in Australia right now?
Sorry?
What time is it over there where you're at? Adrian?
Nearly quarter to 4 in the afternoon.
Oh wow.
He's in Western Australia, so it's different
It's
time.
like 2:44 in the morning here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, he lives in Perth, which Nefty lives there too, but like Melbourne and Sydney and what was the other one? Northern Australia are different times.
Oh wow, really?
I finished work before
Yeah,
you today.
Darwin. Different times.
So it's like so every territory that you go to, it's always a different time. Are they like an hour apart, or just like they're stretched as far as
Melbourne
time?
and Sydney are 3 hours ahead of Adrian.
Oh wow.
Because what it was they went in daylight savings time, like in October, and then they didn't change in Western Australia. They didn't change to daylight savings time. And then what the funny thing is they went up. They were 17 hours ahead of us, or me, anyways. And they went up to 18 hours ahead of me, and then we fell back an hour, so another 19 hours ahead of me. So they gained 2 hours on you too, because we don't know, Australia and New Zealand are on in summer right now.
Oh, so right now in December, like in the months here where it's supposed to be winter for us, it's actually summer for you in Australia.
Yes, it's getting hot now.
And New Zealand.
That is like mind blowing.
I'm all right. I live not far from the beach, so it's pretty. It's hot, but it gets hot in summer, of course, anywhere. But yeah, you get a sea breeze here in the afternoon, so you usually start cooling down most days in summer. So it's all right. It's not too.
What I love to do to be down there right now. I would kill to be down there right now.
It's lovely to be at the beach at this time, yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
especially in summertime, Akeem, yeah.
Unexpectedly, we're supposed to be getting, as I was telling Brother Brett, that we're only going to be getting about 8 to 14 inches of snow. I'm a summer person.
Yeah,
I hate winter. I'm just to put this in the camera. I hate winter. Spring and summer all the way.
I heard Adrian's gonna buy you a plane ticket to fly down to Australia.
Yeah.
Hey, that works. I got my passport.
Yeah.
I got my passport and my passport card. I'm ready. I just got it a month ago.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my calculations. Let's see how much I'll have.
The flight was canceled though.
Airfare, I'll figure out how to get the hotel, but ticket price, whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Let it be a one-way ticket. I don't want a round trip because I want to stay there permanently.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to go back, do you? Yeah. Especially this time of the year. You'll sort it out. You'll sort out how you get back to America, Akeem, and won't you?
It's like once I stay there, I'll be super excited. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I want to indulge, take advantage of everything.
Good old Aussies, yeah. Go meet Jack in Victoria. He'll love you. He'll love you to go over there to Victoria over there, won't you, Jack? Or everyone will go and visit Jack, isn't that, won't we, Jack? Maria Cartel Alama
Melbourne.
done to Adrian, yeah.
But if I do come to Australia, though, I definitely want to be able to check the Darwin territory. I definitely want to go to Melbourne, Sydney, and what I've always wanted to do. Australia was one of my destinations. I've always wanted to learn how to throw a boomerang.
Really do want to go to Melbourne.
Boomerang?
Right, one of the main cities, and then
I never threw a boomerang in my life. I love boomerangs.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to play a didgeridoo.
Yeah, to play the didgeridoo. Yeah.
I forget what it is. What are those people? The native Australians play it still. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about? No, the tribe.
I'll get back to you, Marie. It's such a nice place, Australia. That's good. Yeah, I'll get back to you.
You sound like a fruitcake.
Marie, okay. Man.
Man-tainment.
Oh no, like it's that man. Isn't that man-tainment again that we've seen before, Brett? Man-tainment or something.
Only on
this person has no face. They have no face.
Oh, you sound like a fruitcake. This guy just sounds like he did. Or was, I don't know. Is it a lady or a man? We don't know. So
could be a lady with like man-tainment.
He's a man.
It's hard to distinguish.
It's a man, Raquel. Yeah.
He's a man.
He sounds. How does Miss Swan say it on Mad TV? It looks like a girl, but he talk like a man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was that one, the Asian lady that did that.
Yeah, Alex Borstein.
Yeah, they used to have the one when Ari Spears would do Shaquille O'Neal. Remember? And then they had the guy that did Arnold Schwarzenegger. He did like some other weird character too. And then they had Frank Caliendo was the best on there. He's the one that did the John Madden all the time.
I remember that.
We're telling man-tainment to come up to this panel. Let's find out who man-tainment is.
Yeah. Adrian wants a little man-tainment.
Yeah, man-tainment. Please come up to the crowd. Please come up to the panel.
He'll be entertained. He'll be entertaining. He's called man-tainment, so he must be entertaining. Is that right, man-tainment?
Yeah.
Entertainment.
See, if man-tainment comes up to the panel, I think it's only best for all three men as us to give him a roast, like comedians do.
Yeah,
give him a roast.
Yeah, we just insult him.
A roast from three different men from three different parts of the hemisphere. You got two from the United States, one from Washington, one from Virginia, and then from Australia.
And then an Aussie here,
yeah.
Good old Aussie here.
Like,
and then Raquel can finish them off.
You look like a log. You look like a flog from Melbourne. Or you're a flog from Melbourne.
A flog from Perth and a flog from Melbourne, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember when Jack used to call you a flog all the time.
Hey, got bored of that now. What does Jack call me now? I've forgotten what Jack calls me now. What do you call me? Willis. Yeah. Willis. Yeah. And then
I don't know what that even means.
Oh no, he's gonna call me what a heck. What Lyric said, what a heck. He's gonna call me what a heck.
You know what Lyric now because in her group chat. Mars Bancoot actually typed her name. She goes typed them. He said, lyrics.
Shout out.
Yes.
Annoy food strength.
I call lyrics all the time.
Food strength TV.
Mars Bancoot actually did a typo and put lyrics in her group chat. Fantastic world.
Hello, TV. Kumusta po? How are you?
Pinoy Food Strength TV.
Kumusta?
Pinoy Food Strength TV. Hello.
Connect our co-host here in the panel.
I gotta tell you, got a painted on beard. His profile picture looks like it's painted on. Not a real beard.
Just a reminder, everyone, I've got a premiere in less than 3 hours. Everyone.
No.
Got advertised.
I will make sure to attend that.
At 6:30 p.m. my time. So
your favorite one, Jack.
Just over 2.5 hours, Jack. Just remember.
Remember, he doesn't have a gimbal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jack, send him your gimbal, Jack.
Yeah, you will want it, Jack. Come on.
Jack will send it to you for free, I guess.
Jack ran away. Yeah.
Probably like a gimbal to $70 to like a couple $100 sometimes.
Yeah, he's saying, I don't know, they're like $100 or less or something.
Because the good gimbals are like the awesome ones.
Yeah.
The DJI ones are the nice ones.
From California, actually. Now I got a list here. Back then, last what date is this?
My lips are kind of tingly.
Normally I got.
I mean, that pizza, they're kind of tingly still.
It's tingly, right?
Yeah, because it has jalapenos on it.
Ah, yes.
Pizza.
Hot, yeah.
It has bacon, garlic, Asiago cheese, and mozzarella cheese, and then red sauce.
Like a Lance. like around September.
Neapolitan crust that's cooked on a wood-fired oven.
Isn't that maintainment is my followers order since September last year.
Oh, that's cool.
No, this year.
This year. Okay.
Yeah. And he's always teasing Brett, I think. Before, right, Brett, you remember maintainment? He's always
I think so.
Yeah, I remember that stream I was on a while ago. Yeah, he was there, yeah. At least one stream I remember, yeah. He was asking these questions, weren't you, maintainment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mantainment. If you really think about that name in like face value, it kind of sounds like a entertainer's name from Chippendales.
Yeah, Mantainment. It would be like what's that movie?
Introducing Mantainment.
What's that movie with
Who doesn't love
with
they're the best.
you know that movie? What was that movie? Magic Mike.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a long time ago.
Mantainment. Remember the funny one was they had Kevin Nash, the WCW wrestler, WWF and WCW wrestler was in that movie.
Remember Kevin Nash? Yeah, I remember that.
He was like 6'8",
Maintainment
300 pounds.
Channel, fail, flop, or
he was pretty tall too. He was a pretty tall wrestler.
Yeah. The one though when he was stand next to what's his name? He's standing next to Giant. He used to be called Giant. Now he's called the Big Show.
The Big Show. Paul White. Yeah.
And he would look puny because the Big Show had him by like around 150 pounds and like 4 inches.
He lost a massive amount of weight too. I think he went down to like 200, 300 pounds. I think because he was 500 at one point.
He lost like 100 pounds. I think because he was like 500 pounds. And he lost the weight. Now he's like around 400. I think. He lost a lot of weight.
For his height, that looks like skinny to him in some aspect because I remember when he used to be like skinnier than that.
Well, there's a dude. You know the guy that was on is known as the Mountain. That's his character on Game of Thrones. That guy's 6. I think that guy's 6'9", 452 pounds. That guy's huge. He's like he does strongman competitions that he's Dor Bjornsson is his name, and he does like strong.
Really strong in there, big. If they're really strong, it's not so bad. But if they're just lying around all day and they're really bad and fat things, that's not a good situation. Yeah.
This guy works out.
That's bad. Yeah.
He worked out to do strongman competitions.
No more. That's why I'm looking.
As an actor.
Find it.
Hello, Festia. Hello.
That channel deleted host Mantainment.
What channel?
Unless he had a ninja, he said that channel deleted host.
That channel deleted host.
Some artists of the world.
Mantainment has got some entertainment to tell us. Yeah.
you can be his Mantainment.
You like to show someone shaking their.
The only tainment that I want is woman-tainment. That's all. Only women.
Yeah.
Women only.
You know, it have to be with your girlfriend when you're alone with her.
Deleted, huh? What about the other one? The other channel you have another.
I was watching some crazy YouTube videos the other day about how these guys go to like different countries and then they have ladyboys hitting on them, and I'm thinking to myself, these like they're just sitting here and they're just walking and they're holding the camera, and there's like every place you go, every woman walks out and goes like this the entire time, and I'm sitting here going like, do you not know that these are not actual? Your
son has done life again. You don't buy one. You might be just so drunk or something, and you're just like.
Yeah,
that's some
of those lady boys. No offense.
Some of them are sober though.
More attractive than some women.
So yeah, I know that's
you can't even tell they're lady boys until they possibly until they whip it out. But
you said
whip it out. Whip out the heat. The heat's gonna be or the trouser snake.
I better go, guys. I'm just going to do a little bit of shopping, guys.
Look more feminine than some women.
Exactly.
Hello, how are you?
Your channel is growing.
I'm gonna get going, guys. I'm just gonna do some bit of shopping now. I'll talk to you
Okay,
guys
bye.
soon.
Buy me
See you,
some,
Brett. See you,
Hey,
Keith.
Adrian.
See you,
Good to see
Kel.
you.
See you soon.
buy me
Bye-bye.
some prime rib, Adrian. Prime rib, my favorite food, man. Prime rib with like a baked potato or mashed potatoes and some green beans with bacon. Fuck, I'm down.
I love prime rib, but nothing gets my mojo going than fish. I am a
What
seafood
kind of fish?
freak. Any swordfish, ahi, tuna, mahi,
Salmon.
salmon. Yeah, I was gonna say pink salmon, tilapia, catfish.
Another good
Any
fish is
and
like wing cod, if you ever had it.
never tried that one.
It's LING cod. I don't know if you can get it where you are, because I know we can fish for it right out here. I could drive about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and fish for it right out here. Well, thing is, you have to be out deep enough water, so I'd have to have a boat. I just can't go up. My dad had a boat. We fished for it a few times.
Check out the channel of maintenance. It's all about booty.
Regular cod I can do. I can do regular cod. I never tried it.
Cod.
Check out the channel of maintenance. That is gonna be like it's all like hottest country girls, buckle bunnies, and cowgirls. OMG.
That's what his channel's about.
Best new fishing fails of all time. Best sexy ass booty twerk dance compilation. It's all about houses.
What a
Best bikini swimsuit bikini fail.
well. Yeah. I mean, I like that stuff too, but I wouldn't make my channel about it.
Sexy tech girls twerking, throwing.
Yeah.
Entertainment. Your job is channels, huh?
That's why his channel's named Mantainment, because he makes entertainment for all the pervs out there.
Sexy tech, twerking, throwing, back down.
Yeah.
I wonder if my video is on here.
I don't know.
I'll kill you, man.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you make that video, someone could take it and do something with it. I mean,
Exactly.
They shouldn't do it, but someone could. Oh, I wouldn't take your video and do that shit, because I'm not that kind of guy. But yeah,
somebody to take videos or to blackmail other people. That's just not only a form of cyberbullying and harassment, but that's just low.
Blackmail is not good either. Yeah.
Yeah,
In general,
the law it says blackmailing. That is.
Yeah, but here's a funny thing. Like,
it's a woman's what do you call this?
Her Keely.
There is a woman's law for women, like mentally abused women.
Yeah,
of course.
Or mentally abuse anybody. I mean, shit, guys can get mentally abused too.
That's true.
Anybody
I
can
love
get
all
mentally
women.
abused by anybody. I mean, women are usually more susceptible to it sometimes.
Thank you for the 3 thumbs down. Love you guys.
Yeah, I love you too, Raquel.
I love you.
We love you, Raquel.
Yep, and if that guy comes back at you, I'll protect you, even though.
Since you're around, right? You kept shut up, right? You didn't get through.
Yeah.
You didn't push through.
All I can say to ASMC is just this one little thing. I could just tell him when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away all childish things.
No, I don't know. I mean, I still laugh when I see my own wiener. Like when you're a kid, you used to laugh. You know what I mean? It's still
just
funny.
the way you. That was just unexpected. I'm sorry.
you know when you're like a little toddler and you start seeing it and you laugh.
That was just too random. That was just so random.
Guys, connect to Tess for you.
Yeah, Tess Proyo is a nice person.
She's
I see it here on a few streams I go to.
She's a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like you're a single mom. Yeah.
You have a daughter.
You have a son and a daughter.
Me, I have 2, yes.
And then your one kid's nice too. You know, she was on your stream a few times.
They're actually both nice. They're sweet.
Yeah, Angel seems nice. I haven't really talked to her.
But very shy on camera.
Yeah, she's pretty shy.
Nice to meet you, Thesperio. I'm Akeem. How are you?
He's gonna dunk on you.
Akim.
If you're single, I just want to let you know that I'm single too. I'm 35 years old. I don't know how old you are. I don't ask a woman's age because that's just respectful. I am. But if you're younger, if you're
you
old,
go for a woman of any age. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could be a grandma for all he cares.
Well, hold on. Now I do have my limits on that. she could be older, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's going to be like fossil, like a fossil.
Yeah, like a dinosaur. Well, I mean, I think some women. I think older women are attractive sometimes. Passport.
Yeah, some older women, they still look. Oh, you've got passport. You're excited to visit Philippines.
Let me tell you something. This passport wasn't easy to come by. It took 8 weeks, almost 9 weeks, for me to go through a horrendous process of photos and just to make the processing payment and just having to wait patient.
Boyfriend on here, circle jerking each other. What jerking?
Wow.
Well, I've heard worse. So I've heard worse. It's nothing new.
What's jerking?
Somebody with a name like Mantainment, you talking about somebody circle jerking? It sounds like you've been circle jerking on your joystick playing around with your Nintendo or your Xbox for that matter.
Yeah. Brandon's boyfriend. That's not my boyfriend. I have a girlfriend, by the way, and I got
a girlfriend.
Don't mention to me.
I really do have a girlfriend. I'm in LDR, but I have a girlfriend.
Don't tell.
This guy's talking about circle jerking. Look at his face. His face looks like a circle, and he's been jerking on that with Noxzema.
The funny thing is, I didn't have a face. I guess
the man without a face.
You might get a picture.
But for one thing, that's not me because you can't spell my name right.
Yeah, I noticed that because he only put one T.
Yeah, you're not talking about me then. Some other bread, actually.
That makes sense.
I don't even know you, Mantainment. I don't even really know you. The only stream I see at is this one. So, and we don't know anything about you. You don't even have.
Brett, I think Mantainment is one of your number one followers.
Probably.
You know?
He wants some of me, but he can't have me.
Mantainment has lack of class.
He's jealous to have a girlfriend because he thought I was gay probably, and he wants me.
Now this is the girlfriend of Brett. Beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Filipina lady, Mantainment.
Yeah.
Not boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
Women only.
Mm-hmm.
Brett is
strictly women.
Mantainment, what about you? Are you straight?
If you're disclaimer, if there's anybody out there who dresses like a woman, and this is how you can tell the difference, if they're taller than you, they are not a woman, they are a man, they're a lady boy. Do not, and I repeat, do not ask them out. If they have a winky between their thighs, do not, I repeat, do not talk to them.
Cordapio, shout out to all friends here. Shout out to you, Cordapio Kai. May jacket ka na. Ayun, may wala pa palang jacket si Mario Cartel.
That guy's probably as straight as Lombard Street. You know what that is, right? It's that crooked road in San Francisco where it like goes back and forth, and it goes and again it's like inclined. Lombard Street.
Also, it kind of like weaves out in and out.
And
You mean
there's like bushes around the road? I'm talking about Lombard Streets in San Francisco. It's a famous road. It's been in a bunch of movies and shit.
When you mentioned bushes, I was thinking of a good joke to go along with that, but
he's about as straight as Lombard Street, which it ain't straight at all. There's not one straightaway in it. It's like I can show you what Lombard. She shares my Lombard Street.
Lombard Street.
Lombard Street. Yeah, it's a famous. It's been in movies and there's been like shows made about the street and stuff. No joke. The curviest road. I want to see a exploded away view. Here it is. This is the stupidest road.
Sis Maria Carter Iliama, tonight we is going to drop it. How are you, Kai?
Hi, Maria.
Hello, Maria.
Maria. Share my screen, and I'll show you. There it is, right there. That's Lombard Street. There ain't one straight away in it. That's why he's as straight as Lombard Street.
Like a snake road.
Yeah, it's like a snake. Yeah, it's a snake road.
It is
and then there's like other views of it too, like close up of it. There's like hedges in it.
That's a lot of windingness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, here's another one of it. Here's another one. There's a bunch of them. Aerial view. Yeah, it's the crookedest street in the world. Not one train when you have to go super slow through it too.
So do people? How much a year do people get in accidents on that particular road?
I have no idea.
Because like, is it rare that they get into it, or is it frequent?
I don't know, because the thing is, you can't go very fast on it.
So they do have a speed limit marker for that particular road. Like you can't exceed a certain.
See if I can find it.
It looks like you would have to go like if that were a Virginia road in this instance, it would be maybe about 25 miles per hour. Safe speed limit.
Give love and support for Maria Carter Iliama, guys.
On busy weekends, the street can attract up to 17,000 tourists a day.
Wow.
Just that one road, because people want to see that crap. Because it's famous. Ooh, you can buy a knife. There we go. A shot.
Wow.
A hinkle.
COVID-19 in California case number. Oh. It's like a Ginsu knife.
Yeah, kind of. But that's a shun, like boning knife, and then this is a Hinkle 4-star chef's knife, and that's a Hinkle boning knife.
Oh wow!
I have a nice knife, fairly nice knife. Yeah, it's a Kai Wasabi.
Wasabi.
It is. I'll show you. I'll stop sharing my screen and show you. I have it right here. It's a Japanese 8-inch blade chef's knife. It wasn't super expensive. Those other ones I showed you are more expensive, but it's a pretty nice knife.
It's pretty sharp.
Yeah, it's just sharp. I can guarantee you. I mean,
it's got that professional custom to it. I like it.
Yeah, it's a little like the thing is, the Japanese knives are sharper, a little bit sharper than the German ones. But the thing is they're more prone for the tip to break. Because they're really, really thin on the tip. But yeah,
that's amazing.
That was like $38 at a Japanese or the Asian market. It's like they're they make a line that's more expensive. They make a line that the 8-inch chef knife is like $121. One of their knives. It's a lot more expensive. But this knife's sharp. I can tell you that. Like I was cutting shit with it, and I was actually cutting into the cutting board. I was barely pressing down. I'm like, man, this thing's like grabbing in the cutting board. I'm like, the hell, the thing's cutting into it. And I was barely pressing down. Everyone came on it. And what it is, it's actually made in Japan. And it has some type of Japanese stainless steel. I don't know, some steel I never heard of before. But that's the difference. Like
stainless steels are usually the best kind too.
Yeah, the Hinkles are German. This is like a Japanese steel. They come from Japan. But they're nice knives, though. Yeah. That's one thing. If you ever cook anything or want to chop anything, you need a good chef's knife to do the job right.
See, those kind of knives almost look like the ones similar to where if you go to those Japanese restaurants where they actually have the little grill that's right in front of the table where you're going to sit and eat. And they do the flat top grill, and they're doing all this.
You sit like 6 people around it. There's a place. There's a couple of them around here. They're called, what are they called? They're called Mizu Steakhouse. Wow. I think they're called Mizu, and they're a Japanese like steakhouse.
I think we only got 2 in Virginia. I think we got one that's called Kabuki's, and then there's another one that's called Ichiban, where it's like a buffet, but they also do the flat top.
Yeah, this one has like the regular. They have some tables that are flat top, and they have some tables that are regular ones. You don't want to do because you get a whole like show when you do the flat top. They do like tricks, and they like chop them really cool, and they throw some of the stuff up in the air, and they, you know what I mean. They do like the little tricks.
How they don't cut themselves is beyond me. How they don't cut themselves.
They're using razor sharp knives like that one. I don't know how one little nick and it goes through your finger. Seriously, like I only went through one layer of skin the first time I used it. Went through one layer of skin, barely touched my finger, and it cut through one layer of skin.
Ooh.
And the kid one is razor sharp. The whole thing was once you get the knife, and it stays I know a lot about knives. Like the better quality of the steel, the longer it'll hold the razor sharp edge. You know, you could use it probably like dozens of times, like a couple dozen times, so chopping like onions or a bunch of stuff over and over. It'll still keep the same edge that it had when it first came out of the box. That tells you it's a good steel, and the edge was like ground right. And then so what you can do is if you want to put that through a test, there's a guy that's Perfection. He's a knife channel on YouTube, and he takes knives and he takes a rope that's about an inch thick, and he puts it on a table, and he cuts like chunks of the rope off. And the more cuts you can do before it won't go through the rope, like when the last one when he does the cut, it doesn't go through the rope, and he stops and he counts how many times that the knife cut a chunk off the rope, and then it go all the way through the 1 inch rope or whatever it is, and then that's how you can tell it's a good steel, because what that means is it's retaining the edge for that many cuts. And a really good knife will be like over 100 cuts on a braided rope, and that's how you can tell it's good. And then like two is then when it goes dull, you got to know how to sharpen it properly, because you can use one of the electric ones, which are all good and everything. They're fast. It'd probably take you like a minute, not even a minute to do. Then what that thing's super dull to sharpen it. But the thing though is you can, if you have the blade tilted one way too much, since it's electric, it's spinning, that it'll like could mess up the blade. And then so you got to be careful to keep it as straight as possible. But electric one will sharpen it faster, but electric one won't get it quite as sharp as like a whetstone or the ceramic sticks. With the whetstone, you have to more know how to sharpen the knife on it right, because it's just not as easy to sharpen it as well. Because some guys can, like I've used a whetstone before on my other knife, some other knives I had, and I could get them sharp, but not like my best friend's dad could get them sharper than I could, because you know how to sharpen them right. Because there's a technique to it, so you can get them just a little sharper than I could. Just like if I use an electric sharpener, and then I get good on a whetstone, the whetstone will sharpen it a little bit sharper than the electric one will, just because it's I don't know what it is. It's just a manual way of doing it.
I kind of like the whetstone because it's more organic, but I'm thinking like to myself, like how many times would it take for like the Japanese stainless steel knives, like how many cuts or how many uses it would be before you would have to actually verify that it's dull and you would have to resharpen it.
But it depends. Like not all knives are made equal. Not all knives
so it differs.
What they call like quenched right and forged right, and they don't use the same quality of steel, and they're not to the same Rockwell hardness. So you can tell a good knife that'll, generally what I've seen is generally like 70 to 80 cuts is like a good knife, and then anything over 100 is badass. So the guy, his channel name is Perfection, and he reviews chef's knives, all kinds, cheap ones down to like $10, all the way up to like, I don't know, like $300-$400 knives, and then he knows how to sharpen. He reviews whetstones, he reviews other types of sharpeners, and then he also does like torture tests on the knives. And the knives, some knives, so we use them for like a month in the kitchen, and then he gives them like an actual like review of what he thought of how it cut like meat, how it cut different types of vegetables, how it cuts through like fruit, and then he gives a review. And he's a cool, and sometimes he gives away knives. Even he gives away, I'm going to give away this $100 knife or whatever, or this $70 blah 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 knife, and he's reviewed probably like I don't know, a few dozen different brands. Because there's, if you go on Amazon, you could sit there for hours trying to decide what knife you want. Because there's like hundreds of different brands of knives. Like
They usually
literally,
say like if you pay for the best quality knife are usually the ones that have the best quality for the most part, especially the higher paying
it's not
knives.
always the most expensive ones aren't always the best quality. Because like that guy on Perfection, he reviewed a brand that's called Kuma that gets really good reviews. At the time, it was under like $30, but now they're like
Oh
$34.
wow.
But still a good price. But Kuma makes like a whole line of. They make like a few different lines of knives. They make like a. I think I know they make a cheap series. They make a really expensive one. I think they probably make like a mid grade one too. But the cheap one, he gave it a really good review. It's a Kuma 8-inch chef's knife, and it's like $35, well, around about the same price as this one. And it gets really good reviews. It does a good amount of like you can do a good amount of cutting with it before it gets dull, and it's got a really sharp edge on it, and it has a nicer ergonomic handle. It's not too heavy, but it's like a German style knife. Though German style knives are heavier than a Japanese one because the blades are thicker and they usually have like a heftier handle. The handle and the way they're designed. Most German knives, as you saw my knife, the cutting edge goes all the way to the
Hello.
to the back of the knife. You know what I mean? Where the
Exactly.
hand. Most German knives, they usually have like the blade stops, like the edge stops, and it's got like that I don't know what you call it, like a bolster almost, or whatever they call that little piece right there. So there's like probably about a quarter inch of dead spot in the knife.
Oh wow.
And Japanese knives have the traditional style Japanese knives. They make like the newer style Japanese knife, but the most Japanese knives have an oval hand. Most of them have an oval handle. And then like
That's
German
kind of
knives,
unusual, like an oval handle.
usually an oval handle, and then Japanese knives have a different the curvature of the blade. How it how if you look at like I can show you this one again. If you look at like this knife here, you look at it, how it curves this way, up here to down. Oops, I don't want to. No, I'm almost making myself. But how it curves
Don't cut
up here is a different curvature than a German knife.
Wow.
Too, and then if you look at the spine's thinner on a Japanese knife than it is on a German knife.
It looks like sleeker in the Japanese knife.
Knives, they're set in the handle.
Man, Tammy got some words.
Yeah.
What's that?
Have fun with you. No worries would be. Okay, well, goodbye to you.
Yeah. And then, get hasta la vista.
Baby.
But you see this knife, though? See how the blade is set into the handle? If you look at it, the blade is set into the handle like a German knife. They're usually, most of the time, if they're usually like put into the handle all the way back into here. Then you can see the spine of the knife go back into here, or it's forged, and then it's like has like a piece that goes around here and then goes back into it. You know what I mean? So they're forged into it. But most traditional Japanese knives the blade is set into the handle like that, so you can like see it like this. See that?
It looks like it can't break through if you try to use a handle and try to cut something like other
it's
knives
like pretty
do.
sturdy. I'm like pulling on it pretty hard. And then
won't
this is
break
only
apart.
$38, and you can get a whole line of knives. And then Japanese knives too. They make knives that are called a diba, which is made for like filleting fish and stuff. And they make the one that's called a yanagiba or something like that, or something like that. And it's a knife that has a shorter, like a little bit shorter down here. It's like maybe like a few millimeters shorter down here, but then it has a bevel on one side where the edge of the blade goes all the way up here. Like they cut it at an angle. And the blades are a little bit thinner, and then they have a bevel on one side that goes like halfway up the blade. And what those are for is for cutting sashimi and thinly sliced fish for like sashimi and thinly sliced meat for you can cut them really thin, like maybe a millimeter thick.
That'd be pretty good to actually fillet some fish, some salmon.
You can fillet some fish with it. And then like this line of knives, they make like 17 different knives, 17 different blade styles, which is kind of cool. And then I'm big into knives, as you can tell. And it's called a Kai knife, by the way.
That right there would be a chef's dream, and definitely, because I love playing with knives when it comes to, especially if I'm trying to cut vegetables or like fruit for like the kitchen. I want everything perfectly sharp, especially those kind of knives.
Have knives never been used?
This one's sharp too. So, because I was talking to a lady. I was talking to a lady who was on my, panel, and you probably know her too, Basaya today. It was on my stream yesterday. Well, it's already barely Wednesday, but she was on my stream and she was cooking. We were talking about knives because she was using like an $80 Hinkle knife, which is a good knife also. But and she goes, we don't have the variety of knives like you guys do, and like we do in the United States. She lives in New York. She goes, you don't have the variety of knives in the Philippines like the United States does. And she goes, well, I'm trying to look at a cheap knife I can send back to the Philippines in a box. You probably do it too. You send care packages back to like your family and your friends back in the Philippines, like a box and stuff. And she wants to send a knife to, like somebody, like one of her family or something, send some knives back. She goes, I want a cheap one. I go, this one's good. This one's like $30. I paid $38 for it on Amazon. You get it for $34, a little bit cheaper. But it's a good knife though. It's razor sharp.
Expensive for me, the knife.
Sorry, phone died, host and Brett. Okay, just keep it plugged in. You're like the Filipinas. They have their phone die on streams all the time.
Yeah, it's always on. My phone, it's like 24/7 iPhone.
Yeah, I keep my phone. Well, my phone's not plugged in now. I don't even have it on me right now. I don't even know what I even did. It's over on the bed in the hotel, sitting on the bed. But yeah, I think Sats went live. Sats travel vlogs. Yeah. She went live 35 minutes ago. She's live right now too. It opened up on my phone to go to her stream. She's using StreamYard also.
I'm on limited.
You're unlimited?
I am returned. Having technical difficulties.
Yeah, you just keep your phone plugged in.
Yeah, thank God I got a power bank.
Oh, yeah, that works too. I was thinking about getting one of those, a better one. I used to have one. I was thinking about getting one of those solar ones.
Yeah, this one right here that I have, I got like two of these. I got the 5200, and then this is the one that lasts for like 10 hours. This is a 20,800 ohm. So this one can last me at least for about 2 days.
Yeah, that one will probably do like two or 2.5 full charges of a smartphone.
Exactly. Yeah, and I got an Android too.
Okay. Because I know
I got this.
The one I was looking at, they sell it at a place called Fry's Electronics over here, and it's let's see if I can find it. It's it has like a solar panel on the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have to, you can charge your. It takes longer, but you can like run your phone. That's kind of hard. You can have your phone plugged in, and the solar panel will also charge the device, but it will also keep your phone like running when you have it plugged into it. Because when you have it plugged in a lot of the time, like now I have my phone running on YouTube, for example, and it'll take longer to charge than if you have it not running YouTube. If you just have it plugged in the charger and then just leave it sitting there, it'll charge like twice as fast.
Yeah, especially if you don't have like mostly, it'll usually charge fast too, especially if you have like no applications running either. Because the thing is that with no applications, it'll increase the power on it to where you can charge it fast.
Solar power bank. There we go. The one I was looking at is the Hypergear, and it's a 10,000. It's a 10,000 milliamp wireless power bank.
I never heard of that one before. That particular brand. The only one I've heard.
That's plenty.
I think they have the Morphine. I know they have the one that I got is a Morphine, but I think they also have The same one that makes routers. What's her name? Belkin. Belkin also
No,
has a brand
yeah.
as well too.
This one. You know, I can have Raquel share my screen. And I'll show you. It's not super expensive, but it's right there. It has wireless charging too. My phone doesn't have wireless charging though.
Yeah, I like wireless charging. I always try to figure out a method to charge my phone wirelessly.
Mm-hmm. You see, it has a solar panel. It also has a flashlight on it too, if you need it.
Oh wow!
But the thing though is you can buy this thing. It's like a little plastic thing that has like a circuit, like a little like circuit thing in it, and you can plug it into your USB-C port on your phone. And what it does is when it lays on the back of your phone, so when you set it down, you can put on a wireless charger. And it makes any phone a wireless charging capability.
Oh wow!
It's like this thin little thing that's plastic, and it has a USB-C thing in it. And then I'll see if I can show you that too. It's they sell them on like Wish, I think, .com. I saw them.
So what,
you know what Wish
is
is,
like
right?
it's like the USB component, like you plug it into where the USB socket is on your phone, and then
Yeah, and then it's like a little like I'll show you a Wish.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how good they work, but I gotta log in. Let's log in with Facebook. Screw it. There we go. That's pretty easy. I'll show you. There's a chef's knife right there. I wonder if it's any good.
Oh, nice.
Deborah is going to have Brett, I got a warning in my mail. I mean, in my that showing a knife is not allowed in streaming.
Oh, it's not.
Brett.
Censor.
Oh, sorry. No, I'll show you a wireless wire. What is it called? Wire.
Raquel, this is just for educational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wireless. What is it called? Wireless. I don't know what it's even called.
Wireless charger.
Wireless adapter. No, phone noise. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would say. Phone.
Simply Aqua 08. Bago ito sa your new
Hey, Simply Aqua 08.
It's Simply Aqua.
How are you, sis? Welcome to my channel.
DAP adapter.
Hi, Purio.
Thank you, Sister Purio. Kumusta, sis?
That ain't it. Where's the little adapter thing?
Warning in my YouTube studio that showing a knife it's not supposed to share in live streaming. Right?
Yeah.
Because they'll take down the video.
So there's one of them right there.
Oh, wow.
And then you can just put it on the wireless, universal wireless charging receiver module. It normally goes under the battery, but most phones don't have removable batteries anymore, so you just set it on the outside.
Mm.
And then you just put on the wireless charger.
What's like the distance that you could have that component where if you're away from your phone and you carry your phone, let's say if you leave it in the car and you're in the grocery store or something like that, can it still be able to pick up the wireless capabilities if you're in that much of a distance?
I have no idea. I don't know how that works, but it says fits phone, let's distribute the phone, local performance, mission, improve the I don't know how it works, really.
Hi, host, and to your co-host, Sir Brett. Ayun. How are you, sis? Kumusta?
That's one of them right there.
Oh,
wow. I have other ones too. I can find it.
Pwede ka magbaba ng bahay mo, sis, para madikitan ka nila.
Can't find the other ones, but they probably have other ones.
You have 30 videos. Okay, simply Aqua.
There's another one that's even cheaper. Same one.
I'll drop your channel instead. Thank you so
There's
much.
the Type C one. There's the iPhone. There's the regular one.
Oh wow.
I don't know how it works. You just plug it in and then you just folds behind the phone, I guess. You just lay it on the back of the phone.
Connect to Simply Aqua.
You're supposed to put it under the battery, but most phones don't have a removable back the case anymore, so you can't do that. Most phones don't have a removable battery. Like my phone, I only got it in August, and it doesn't have a removable battery in it.
And some phones usually have the battery installed already inside of the phone where you can't even take the battery out.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't take the back of the phone off on this phone that I have. Most of them you can't anymore. Because they thought of a clever idea. They go, well, the battery's going to go out, start going bad in like a few years maybe, so you're going to have to buy a new phone.
Yeah.
Because they want you to buy a new phone instead of course. But yeah, that's how it works. You put it on the wireless charger somehow. I don't know. But yeah, that's what those things are. That was
amazing.
Solar wireless charger, like you can just charge it to the sun.
Just connect to you, host.
I wonder if you could get those solar wireless charger. Just connect to you, host. Thank you so much, Simply Aqua 08. I'm playing actually your mind relaxation, take a break for a while, which is good.
I'm gonna get ready to head to bed.
How are you, Sir Akeem?
I am doing wonderful. I'm getting ready to go to sleep since it has been I gotta get up and do a live stream probably in the next 5 to 6 hours.
Are you going to have live stream?
Yeah, probably around, it'll be 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. my time.
10 a.m.
In the a.m.
Yep.
That will be 10 p.m. And how long are you going to be streaming?
Probably for an hour.
Okay. Because Brett is also live streaming midnight.
No, not today. I'm not. Not today.
Not today. Yeah, you alternate.
Yeah, I take a break. I go every day for like at least 7 hours.
I usually visit Song by Anna and then Gene G. I already visited Gene G because she already had a live stream prior before I came over here. So she actually finished hers, but I got to visit her a little bit before. And I saw where both of you guys were live at the same time. So I said, okay, I'll have to switch back and forth. And she was wondering, where was I going?
Yeah, man. I go to a Song for Anna pretty much every day. I'm going to Song for Anna pretty much every day for probably a month and a half.
Yeah, she's got a really good channel, and I really like her voice. She has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she does. The other one that comes on her panel sometimes and sings is Blessed Life.
And then there's Lefty All Around too.
Yeah.
Lefty All Around, you have a good voice too. His voice.
The other one that's the best out of all of them though is you got to go to Miss Ella Segovia's channel. I was telling you about it earlier.
It just to sing a karaoke, you just get a lot of copyright claim. And I try not to keep having a copyright claim because.
The thing with like Song for Anna is she doesn't care about monetizing the videos because all you get to do is put ads on it. And she's like, it'd be impossible to delete all the. What you could do, you could delete all the songs out, but then it would leave hardly any of her live stream. She'd have to maybe 20 minutes total of a 4-hour live stream. She'll only be able to keep like 15, 20 minutes because sometimes she probably sings like 15, 20 songs on a stream sometimes. And there's other people singing too because she'll have like Panay's Habit. She's had Akeem on there a few times singing a few songs each stream.
Does she muted or she changes music every song?
No, she's not going to do that. It'd take like hours and hours every day to do that.
Yeah, I know people got those copyright claims.
But she probably have to take out like 20 or 30 songs out of some of her streams.
I'm good, sis host. Thank you. Ayan.
Yeah, that's good. Simply Aqua. And Simply Aqua got monetized not that long ago, like a few weeks ago.
A beautiful video for this, like mind relaxation.
Congratulations, Simply Aqua.
Yeah. I was believe it or not, I went in there and I'm like, I was the first one to super chat. I was like, no way. That super chatter like a buck or $1.50 or something.
I have a long way to go before I get monetized. I'm still at, I'm like maybe at around 700 at this point as far as subscribers.
Takes a while if you do short streams. It's gonna take a while. If you want to grind streams, you can do it, but I don't know if you want to do like 7-8 hours every day.
How can you upload the video, Sir Akin?
I usually upload videos almost every day, and I try to at least do like maybe an hour or 2 hour live streams. But the only problem that I have is that when I try to invite people to the panel, nobody wants to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened with me sometimes too. I'll have dead spots in my stream where no one wants to come up.
And most of the time, I'll try to speak in Tagalog as much as possible, but nosebleed because I only really know how to speak English, but I can't really speak the Tagalog language is perfect. But I think
my stream, I'll be on my
reason.
panel for like half an hour, 2 hours, sometimes.
Boring, Brett.
Yeah, team boring.
You get support.
I think my live streams are boring too.
Yeah, it should be part of Team Boring.
Yeah.
Brett is the founder of Team Boring.
Yeah, Team Boring. We're not really boring. We just came up with that name because how I came up with it, I was in Belle Burnad's panel. She was here earlier. I was in Belle Burnad's panel, and I noticed nobody was commenting for like 15 minutes. I go, it must be boring. They must think we're boring. And then something like that. And then she said a joke about being boring. And then I said hashtag Team Boring, and that's how it all started.
Hashtag Team Boring.
Yeah, and then she changed the name for me, and then I just went with it. And then I put on some of my streams hashtag Team Boring, and the first few days I was doing like another boring stream. The stream's gonna be boring, the first one or something like that. And then I put another boring stream, and I put hashtag Team Boring. And I actually created the hashtag. That's what you got to do. You just got to make up any random hashtag, and you created one. And it automatically like lights up in blue. It's like not difficult to make a hashtag. You make a hashtag like hashtag buffalo macaroni and cheese or something. Just something random, and it'll be a hashtag. And then possibly you can get it trending, maybe if a lot of people like start using the hashtag. And then you could trademark it if you want to. Trademark it. You have to go through a long process, but you could trademark it. So if people used it, you could like get money off of them.
It'd be like a brand name, Team Boring.
Yeah, Team Boring, or like someone else had one that was someone else had one that like other people have teams too, like V Love, Hazy Cheesy. There's like some other people on that have one as Team. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like some word in Tagalog. But they have one, and like I don't know if anybody.
Thank you, Cece, for staying. I'm good, sis host. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for staying. Start praying. Don't be disobedient.
Everybody. I will see everybody next time.
I'll see you soon, Brother Akim. I'll see you soon to your live streaming. I'll give you support later on.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys will visit. I'll do a StreamYard, like I said. Thank you, host. Thank you, Brett.
Yeah. Oh, before you go, put your link out in the stream so I can. Oh, she has it up here. She has it up here.
I was actually going
to. Or not.
I was going to send them the.
Yep.
Oh, you already got it. Okay, excellent.
I gotta go back and.
That's your code for that vote.
See if I'm subbed to you. Nope, I wasn't subbed to you. I'm going to sub to you now. I just subbed you. You should get a notification pretty soon. I just subbed to him, so he's going to get a notification.
Simply Aqua OA. Thank you so much, Cici. Taga saan kasi? Where are you from? Simply Aqua OA. Again, Deborah Urat, guys. If you're not connected to Sis Deborah,
yeah. Everybody, please sub to Deborah. If you're not connected, she's
That
an awesome person.
she's going to have live streaming.
I guess so. Maybe in like an hour or two.
Yeah,
I think so. She always has it around like 1:30 to 2:30 in the morning usually.
like 6 p.m. here.
And then Gene Piang usually goes live after.
Yeah.
But they both do short streams. Like usually, Deborah only does like about an hour, and then Gene Piang usually only does about a half an hour or two, a little over an hour usually, most of the time. And I don't know why Deborah doesn't go long. And then Gene one time she's like a 20-minute live stream. I'm going, what? It's already over?
Yeah, we got 2 million in the house left.
And like last night, she was driving. Her and Gene were taking a taxi to go see Nika Ramos and Angel Salvano, because Nika used to live with Gene and Deborah, Nika Ramos, and then she moved to somewhere else.
Oh, Adrian is going to have a premiere soon.
That's right. It's in like 2 hours or something.
I think that's
2 hours.
in the middle of a live streaming of Deborah.
Yeah, maybe.
I already give thumbs up for that premiere. Notification. And I think he's also doing a live streaming. Oh my god, he have like 4 thumbs down already and 4 thumbs up equal. Oh my god.
Already? I want his premiere or his live stream.
That's shocking. That's for the premiere.
Oh, yeah. Who cares?
But actually, he have 8 viewers already going to watch.
But the funny thing about those is, who cares about the thumbs down? I don't. I mean, it still helps your channel. It actually helps your channel out.
Yeah. Deborah Urat, done to you. Simply Aqua, done to you. Brother Akim. Make sure you watch first, Brother Akim, so you don't lose your bananas.
I'm never going to lose my banana.
You never lose bananas, Brett.
Not my banana.
No, not. I mean, bananas. Your.
I know. I don't know if I have or not. I don't really pay attention to that. I don't think I've really lost. Well, I may have lost a little bit, but not a lot.
That's you're gonna lose for if you're with this is Deborah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to lose my banana. I just want to hide it.
So Deborah's gonna take over your banana.
I'll be happy with that.
Wow.
I'll be really happy.
Hello, Joe, Jenny,
Takes
join
my banana.
Hello, my friend. Welcome.
Hi, Joe.
How are you, Joe? How are you? Did you sleep good tonight? Or you awake? You awake already? He was with me yesterday until I and then we're still I was so sleepy. I was still chat. I mean, even the stream here is already finished. I still chat with him and talk with his situation, with his wife in Philippines. No sleep yet, po. Wow, you're zombie. You're like Brett. You guys, huh? You're zombie. You have zombie blood. Even Brother Akim also no sleep yet. Now he's going to beauty sleep. That's bad, Joe. You need to sleep, Joe. Need to sleep, Joe. But Joe is in what do you call this? Which country is that, Brett?
He's in St. Louis, or by St. Louis, Missouri. He's like south of St. Louis.
Yeah.
In America. St. Louis is in America.
And Miguel Lab, shout out to all. Love, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I didn't share out my
No sleep yet, Poe. Yeah, he's becoming me. I mean, Joe, you're becoming a bot like me.
Oh, hello, Joe. Sorry for that. How long you were there?
About 5 minutes, no
Hi,
problem.
Joe.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's okay, Kai Vegan.
It's good. Why not?
No, Brad, I'm not being like you. I'm a retired security enforcement officer.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost retired. I only work like 13 and a half hours a week.
Well, when I was working, I would work. It never mattered on the shift. I was on call 24/7.
Yeah. And you're retired, so you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
So I sleep whenever I want now.
Well, I pretty much sleep whenever I want to. Even when I go to work, I still have to stay up.
Yeah, I know you're worse in some ways than a security officer.
Yeah. I actually haven't gone to bed for a day and a half.
I was going to say close to 3 days now. With you.
I went to sleep yesterday. Oh no. When did I even go to sleep last? I can't even remember. I think it was Monday.
When did you sleep, Brett?
I think it was Monday. Monday at 11. I think it was like 11:30. I think it was in the evening when I got up on Monday.
Now you don't sleep?
No.
How long? How long no sleep? Brett.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yep. I did my stream.
How long you don't sleep? You should sleep, Brett. That's not good for you.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think what day it is even. Today's Wednesday, right?
You need to have a beauty sleep. Not just for your body, for your brain.
Yeah, that's right. So I slept like 11:30 on night in the evening on Monday. Was when I got up. I slept for like a good while. I slept for over like 9 or 10 hours.
I don't sleep that much. Still don't.
Why stay up for like 2 days in a row sometimes? And I've been sleep deprived for years.
I was like that before, Brett, when I got my depression, but I learned myself that beauty sleep is needed. We really needed it to relax our mind.
You eat this last piece of pizza.
Or if I don't sleep, I really get upset. I really get upset.
The last piece of pizza. Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops. I gotta hold it. There we go.
Is that a Hawaiian or no?
No, it's bacon, garlic, Asiago cheese, hot chilies. And this is like jalapenos, I think, or I don't know. There might be something else on this one, but there's supposed to be jalapenos, and then mozzarella cheese and red sauce. So it's pretty hot. It's like spicy pizza.
Yeah.
Really spicy, yeah.
How about you? Did you have something to eat already?
Earlier.
Did you cook for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Good cook? No.
Yeah, I do my own cooking.
Are you eating also, Joe? You sound like you're eating out.
Indeed.
Okay.
Nope.
Really, we have 2 million in the house?
No.
Had 3 when I was down there.
Yeah. I'm watching the stream still. Well, someone who else is watching it? You're probably watching your own stream, Raquel.
Hey.
It's okay, though. I mean,
It's okay.
Or people are busy or doing something else.
I lied early because of this guy who's trying to blackmail me for what? I mean, like, what can I achieve from him? To embarrass me? I mean, like, I already embarrassed myself. With no bra and panty, but it's just there's a limit. That's already like you know.
A little embarrassing, yeah.
But he's just trying to scare me off, and I'm not scared.
Yeah. Who cares about him anyways? I don't. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, my friend, don't let these yahoos scare you off of YT because they may not have as good of a channel as you got.
Mm.
So don't let them scare you off.
Yeah, I know. That's why I do live stream only. So just to inform him to let him know that I'm not scared of him, and you know, it was very wrong of me also to give away my number, my personal number,
Right.
and he's not a blogger. He doesn't have any videos to his channel. And it was my fault also to trust him for that. I mean, if a person trying to be nice, but as soon as I already get what he wanted from me, I try not to talk to him that much, or try to ignore him, or I say like blah blah this and that. So as soon I got this, I noticed about what he really wanted from me. Then that's the time I said, "Oh, I got a picture of you, this and that. I'll expose it." So who cares if you do that?
Yeah, those kind of people you got to be extra careful on.
Yeah, no. I said you are sick, if someone like this, they're not really mentally okay. If they're like this, and he said his wife is dead, so probably you don't know why, if it's true, if his wife is dead, or he's just lying to me. And yeah. Oh,
Hello,
James,
James.
James, oh James,
Hi, James Hardy.
sorry, James.
He's just kind of hot.
Welcome, Sis Berle. Thank you so much for coming back. How are you, James? I give you already jacket. The Phantom guys, I don't, what do you call this? I don't see his channel. Seems.
He's hard to find.
Yeah, no. But I know one of my videos he already leave a comment, but I'm not sure if I connected with him or something. Do you have a link for the Phantom guest, Brett?
Not right
Just
now, I don't. Let me see if I can find him.
Hi there, Sisi. Musta na yung value? Yun. Ang busy talaga, dear. Refresh lang ako, dear, sis. Salamat, Sisi. Kumusta? Just home from work. Okay, James 34, James Hardy. It's nice to see you here.
No, I'm subbed to him.
James Hardy is from US, right? Or Australia?
I think he's here in the States.
You're in the United States, James? James Hardy. Hardy.
It's been a while since I've talked to him.
I have limit to connect with channels now. I'm a Kano. Okay, you're Kano. Okay, now I know you're Kano. We're in America. So lots of American in this channel now coming. But
Cano is Canadian.
Kano, not Americano. Because in Philippines we call Kano for American.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we call Kano for
That's
American.
beside.
I'm connected to James already. Oh, James, you have live streaming, but that's 5 months ago with Brett.
Yeah, I was on the panel.
When you gonna have live streaming again, James? Cleveland, Ohio. I see you're in Cleveland, Ohio. You should do live streaming, James, again. Yeah, Brett was here during your live streaming.
Yeah. So there's a couple other people in there too, I think. Said that stream.
I actually play all of his videos before. Connected him because he was like um only very short videos here.
Yeah, I know all about not having time for your own channel.
Yeah.
There, James.
James 34, connect with me. Okay, I'll drop the link of James.
Working 72 hours a week. Ew.
I'll drop the link of James so that you can connect with him. James 34.
Back when I was working, Brett, I would do 160 a week.
How do you do 160 a week?
No time
Double.
for me on YT, working 72 hours a week. Oh, that's a lot.
Only having 8 hours off a day.
What you do? What you do, James?
72 hours is like working. You see. Working like 11 hours. Like 11. It's like over 11 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I was working anywhere from 11 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What's your James? Are you a policeman? Are you a policeman? Can you track those trying to blackmail me? The IP address. I just not feeling well with this guy. Really is getting my nerves to just tell me that.
Oh, just calm down, my friend. Don't let anything bother you. Just one thing I've learned, you got to have a skin of stone to be here on YT.
Yeah, I know if someone trying to what do you call this? You need to have a good word to say, not to be scared of other people, because they're just really trying to, annoyed. If they can, they will annoy you whenever they can to
Right.
destroy you, so that they will be successful and happy for what they wanted to happen.
Trolls.
Yeah. And which is a lot of them around.
We all have our fair share of them.
And especially if it's timing for the time that for the channels that they are supported, and then they see you are also the same time as the channels that they're supporting, and they will do their best for you to not to get that time of certain, like me, I'm live streaming between 3 to 6 p.m. and I know a lot of them wanted that slot time for them to have live streaming as well, but instead they will try to destroy my live stream. Before they I didn't understand about thumbs down, and they could giving me thumbs down maybe 20, 25, 30 thumbs down. And as soon as I know about thumbs down, I said, okay, just give me thumbs down. I don't care. It's part of you. So before I get really upset, and then I'll just close down my live stream when they do that. But now I don't care.
Yeah, I've had one guy go through and thumbs down on every one of my videos. I don't care. It's a view. My wife cares, but I didn't.
Salamat, Berlet. I will return to you soon, friend. Ayun. Berlet is going to be dropped by Notgood. So if you want to connect to her channel, Berlet NTV. Berlet Ipomasino Official, that's her another channel. And her main channel, which is monetized already, being dropped by Notgood. She's an actress in Philippines, Berlet. Berlet.
I didn't know that.
She's a Filipina actress. She's my friend. What live stream do you watch, Brett? I hear something.
Sis travel vlogs.
Oh, she's live now.
Yeah, she's been streaming for like an hour or over an hour.
Yeah, but she have the same time as thingy live
Yeah,
stream.
so I think she started at 11:50 my time and it's 1:03 my time. It came like an hour and 13 minutes.
Is it her usual time to live stream? Because mine is really like on that time.
Yeah, because she used to stream at a different time.
Different time. I see.
She used to stream at a different time. They started going live around in the evening, late evening my time.
Because if I see her live streaming after that, I do replay her channel because she's also one of my loyal and friends sponsor, and I just replay her live streaming or any videos that she's uploaded.
Yeah, I seen she was live before I seen that you were live, my friend.
Can you imagine being the most hated YT host? The numbers would be through the roof. It helped the Kardashians' popularity on TV. Yeah, yeah, the numbers would be through the roof. It helps the Kardashians' popularity. What's Kardashians? What's that? Can you tell me what's Kardashians? Right?
Cardassians.
Yeah, Kardashians. What's that?
It's a family that was on TV.
Yeah, well, the thing though is their dad was famous for being part of the OJ trial. They're no longer live. Robert Kardashian, he was like a lawyer on the OJ Simpson trial. This is how the family got famous to start out with. Then they got more famous when they did a reality show.
Yeah.
The daughters were young. I don't think the daughters were like the early teens, I think, when their dad was on the OJ lawyer during the OJ Simpson trial.
For me, I really wanted to have more friends, but if someone trying to get into my skirt or whatever, and trying to get into my nerves, now I learned myself not to, better say something before it's too late, because
Exactly.
yeah, I better. Because I'm working right now for publicity, so this is publicity job, and this is I need to protect my reputation for this type of people that just wanted to say shit about me
Right. Hey, bro, there's your Oswald.
and to let
Yeah.
everyone
Hi, love Deborah.
love sis Deborah, love you sis, thank you so much sis for the support. And guys, sis Deborah is going to have live stream. Live stream ka na sis Deb, so that we can support you na. Sis Deborah.
She going live?
Hey, I'm gonna end my live stream 7 minutes. So
Okay.
that it's just close to 3 hours. Okay, so we can go let sis Deb to have live stream. Para naman mag 2 hours sa'yo sis, hindi 1 hour. But always 1 hour. I think it's good for her to have 2 hours at least. Always she does 1 hour, 1 hour. Hi, Brett from Sis Barlit Nepomuceno. Hello.
Hello there, Burlette.
Sis Barlit, she's a very nice woman. She have a boyfriend. Filipino.
Kamusta ka?
Kamusta ka daw, Sis Barlit?
Hi, Burlette. No, what I see her middle part of the name.
Actually, Sis Barlet, I've known her for a year now. More than a year since I was in Team Tulungan, and we were team before, and I get out there because it's a lot of misunderstanding, and I'm the person that I just cannot take stress, and I just get out whenever I can to feel happy myself because I've been into depression before, and my psychiatrist told me that do a thing that get out of the thing that giving you stress and try to find ways to be happy, and yeah, and that's always I do. So if I know that the many this situation is making me stress, I'll get out of it and try to find ways to be happy, which is good for me. And I learn it myself. So I hope everyone just do the same. You know, if you feel stressed for this little thing, just find ways to be happy, which is good mentally. I'm doing a great, my friend from Berlin. Oh, Simply Aqua oh 08, still here. Thank you so much, sis. Simply Aqua oh 08. Nagdikit ka ba, sis? Ayan. We have a link there, sis. Simply Aqua oh 08. May mga
Mhm.
link dyan being dropped. Maybe you wanted to connect for our co-host, Joe and Jenny. Journey, James, Hardy, sis Berlet, sis Deborah. So they are very legit, my friend, and probably if you really wanted to have legit friends, please connect to their channels.
I, me myself, I support a
Mm,
lot of very young channels.
yeah.
I just picked up another one tonight.
Mm,
Picked up
simply,
I one of the channels I just picked up. My friend only has like 300 and something banana.
yeah.
Mhm.
The
Awesome.
hospital a mile away just got the vaccine today. Soon will be shot time. Oh wow, yeah. That's good to hear. That's a good
Yeah,
information, my friend.
some people who already got the virus shot already.
Marty. Yeah, I've heard about this. That's gonna. It has to end. You know, I mean, like
Hmm.
that's too much. Too
Yeah,
much
they got like millions of them going out.
has to end. It should not be like more than a year. This situation that we
No,
have been through.
but some people already got it. Some like there was like Queen Elizabeth got it, and then
Because me, you know,
some other royal person got it. Some other people.
I treated myself alone. I don't go to hospital or see a doctor to treat myself when I got it. I got
I
it
mean,
last year, but the thing is, last year we don't have the test yet for it. But my symptom is really almost killing me, and I'm just lucky. Thanks God that I survived. And for almost a month, I treated myself to get out of it. Like hard, it's really hard to breathe, and
mhm.
this type of sickness and coughing too much, cold. That you cannot imagine. I never been like that ever since that was my first time. My my fever come and go, but the coughing is just really crazy to get that kind of sickness. And if you have a high blood pressure or heart problem, really that will get you into to death because this is you have to have a strong immune system with this kind of goodness. And which is good to have a vaccine now, yeah.
I may not get it.
Mm.
I need more testing. More testing has to be done on it before I get it.
Mhm.
Simply salamat for visiting and your comment. I
It's,
have
it's,
to be tested once a week at work. I'm tired of it. Oh, shucks.
mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? Because they will put something into your nose, and that's not good. That's not good. They will do the swab test, right? It's the same
With
way things.
with me, they test my blood for the antibodies.
Do you have to pay for to be tested?
I don't because I go to the Red Cross.
But someday, I have a friend from Czech Republic. They were traveling family together here in Philippines because his wife is Filipino, and he's traveling with his actually adopted daughter. But the problem is they keep the adopted daughter because the papers is already complete but not fully. They need the certification that it's proven that they adopt her, and it takes a while for them to release her in the airport here in the Philippines, and they have to do a lot of tests and pay a lot of money. to do the test in the airport. And it's a really good business for such in shot in the government, which is great. They really make money out of it,
Yeah.
and that's not good. That's not really
Mhm.
good. Like, why would you implement such and such like that, and you ask for money for people? Then should not implement this kind of activities, because this is kind of yeah, this is like scamming people for me.
All right. That's the
Because
government's for you.
they ask big time money amount, a big amount for the test in the airport in the Philippines. Really not good to travel right now if you have to get tested. Hello, sis Daday Vlog. Salamat sa patamsak,
Yeah.
sis.
Hi, Dade, as I said.
Actually, Daday is it's me Amor before. Maybe you connected with her before. She just changed her name, channel name. She was a it's me Amor before. It's her. Mm, yeah. Kumusta sis Daday Vlogs? Daday Vlogs. She is also in my one of my team, international. Daday.
Hey, Brett, you want to mute Seth because I can hear it, or try to get your volume down.
Interesting.
Because you don't need a copyright, my friend.
Yeah, sometimes you get I get copyright to for the voice of other live stream.
Exactly.
So especially if they click the not embedding or not for sharing the live stream or the video, you will get a copyright just the voices and some noise, even just a little noise. And if somebody trying to claim that noise, they will you will get copyright, or they can claim the whole video, and that's not good.
No.
James 34, James Hardy. I hope everyone has a good day. Ingat. Thank you so much, James Hardy. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Brett, I can hear Seth.
How?
I can
Yeah.
hear it.
I barely even have it up. My microphone's only 33%.
You don't use headset, Brett, to listen the other live streaming, because I could really hear it too.
Barely even have my microphone up. It's at 33%.
Or go to that live stream and lower the live stream sound.
I got it as low as it'll go.
Hello, sis. Tapos ka na mag-LS? She's here. How long you gonna be live streaming, Sisi? She's here. Let's travel.
My microphone's barely even up. I don't know here.
Please. Nightwood drop the link, Obsessed Travel, if you want to go and give her support. Sis Bell Bernard, thank you, Sisi.
Hello, Bell.
Dito pa rin. Salamat, sis. Mag-LS ka na rin later on. Mag-LS pa si Sis Debra. Sis Deb, mag-start ka na ba? I'm going to check sis too. Thank you, Sis Daday. It's me, Amor. It's me, Amor.
My friend, you're over 3 hours now, so I'm going to drop down.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for someone who's going to have live streaming. So let's go to Sis Travel for a moment, because she's live streaming now. I would drop the link. to give support. And I'm gonna finish it up. Thank you so much, Brett, Joe,
You're welcome.
Bell,
Yeah.
Deborah, Simply Aqua. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, everyone. James Hardy, Daddy Blog. Thank you, Sis Berta. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Ayan, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Raquel. Bye.
Bye.
Chat. I'm out. Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. This is FilipinaRaquelDelosSantos from Philippines, guys. And thank you everyone. Love, love, love. Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.